Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our session of Deus Vault. Last we left off, our adventurers had made entry to the estate of one Lestat Chronomorte. Second. Boop, that's better. Who was a baron of a city in the Underdark that they had traveled to on the word of an art dealer who had said that he had sold a piece that was very similar to something that they were looking for, actually a shard of a holy sword. So they traveled to the Underdark. They met a merchant there that they had previously spoken to, stayed at her home, and were given an invite to a party at his house that he was throwing as her entourage. They located the piece they were after. They approached Lestat and offered to purchase it. However, rather than being shrewd negotiators, because he had no idea what the piece was, other than it was a forged iron artifact found in a place where no one expected to find any sort of worked metal, because those people didn't use worked metal, they chose to tell them exactly who they were, exactly what it was, and how important it was to them. Not knowing that he was, in fact, a vampire that hated the church and stuff and things, and also just terrible negotiation tactics. They did ping him as undead after making these offers and being told to sod off, essentially. Yeah.
I thought in a previous part of the campaign, you said it was a really old sword that was actually like from the Bronze Age. It was bronze work sword, not iron.
No, it's an ironwork sword. It's an iron, not steel.
Okay.
Iron.
For some reason, I thought it was a bronze work sword.
No, it's an iron sword. But either way, worked metal in general is not something that the Hatalek used as a druidic people.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, proceeded to tell them exactly what it was, who they are, and how important it was to them. He told them to sod off. Father Ironcloak threw up some sort of ability, I forget the name of, that allows him to detect fey fiends and undead. Realized the two 13-foot tall hulking bodyguards were both really undead, and so was Lestat. After some veiled threats towards them, they decided, you know what, we should leave. McGear, having been engrossed in the conversation with one Dr. Hoplite, who was a local wizard, and they were engaged in nerd talks. Just imagine two astrophysicists finally finding another astrophysicist that actually cares when they talk. Having a in-depth discussion about magic and magic theory, we're told, hey, we should leave now. At which point he said, yeah, hold on in a minute. The party did not continue to impress the importance. He did not choose to go with. I'm calling group effort on this one. They left. He stayed late into the evening, failed a con save, was roofied, but somehow still showed up at the hotel a few hours later. And by that I mean a doppelganger. Party found out the hard way, because after formulating a plan to break into Lestat's manor, executing said plan, walking into a few traps after being assured that they were taken care of by McGear, McGear dropped form, punched Alara in the back of the head for a lot of damage during an initial encounter with Lestat Chronomorte. They managed to kill the doppelganger, seeming to back Chronomorte into a corner, at which point he disapparated into a cloud of mist that sank through the floorboards. The party continued to explore the premises, eventually finding McGear chained to a table, the real McGear. Apparently having been tortured for a while, got into a fight with those big boy bodyguards, which were full of just rotted goop. Like they had been piled full of meat, animated, and eventually that stuff just turned to blech. Really big boys, not a lot of HP, tons of AC. Super difficult fight. They rolled really hot in their initial attack, nearly wiping out Alara, but the group was able to prevail. Avoiding a few other traps, freeing McGear, grabbing a cool set of magic manacles, the group was able to make it into the basement, which is apparently where he also keeps his art, in his little vault. They avoided a trap that was a set of cobras on either side of sculptures on either side of a hallway. Super obvious trap. Peeked through the door without being noticed. Proceeded to have a conversation right outside of the door admittedly in whispers, but this is a vampire who is actively waiting for them. Rolled stealth, didn't roll super great. At which point, Lestat invited them in and said, "Let's finish this." As he did so, he drew a sword from the air, seemingly from nowhere. A pitch black sword in his right hand. In his left, he reached towards the floor as these red channels you see running across it are filled with are groove channels into this black marble that are filled with some sort of red liquid. And a orb of that swirled up into his palm as bat wings extended from his back, and he floated a good 5 feet off the ground. This is where we pick up. Our battered party facing down a vampire within his lair. Once more, Krenomorte opens his mouth and says, "When the gods get here, there'll be nothing but blood and bone left." Please, everyone, roll initiative. But wait for me to make sure the initiative tracker is empty. It would appear so. Please roll initiative.
All right. Check out these bottles. Got that receipt.
Nice. All right, cool.
I have definitely rolled a lot worse.
I
Like,
don't.
That's not my bad.
We're dead. We're so dead. Remember that time we stood in the hallway and like almost died? Well, this is the sequel.
Let's see. Let's just pull up his character sheet. 'Cause apparently, he's the one first.
Josh, you're muted if you're talking.
Also, point of note: it is pretty much dark in here.
Gosh darn it. It was nice knowing you guys.
That's a game.
Josh, you're muted.
Said, "Wow, we're really hot already."
Oh yeah.
Okay, is that everybody?
Nope, right now.
Wow.
Make sure your music's off because I'm gonna turn on some battle tunes here. I don't know, guys. Should I turn on some sad music? I don't know.
Excuse me.
Just have it on standby just in case one of us dies. You can switch for a second, then switch back.
I don't know if I have any sad
Hey,
music.
hey, Obi.
I do.
I don't know if vampires can see through magical darkness, but I definitely can.
Okay.
I'm going to find out. Anyways, he is currently 5 feet in the air. He's going to go up by another. Let me double check his move speed here. Oh, okay. So he's going to go. It's going to be 15 feet in the air. It's in the 10. To fly 15. I need these things to be darker. I can't see the grid. Hold on. I'm going to do red grid cells. It pops better.
Bryant, you wouldn't happen to have a deck of cards with you, would you?
I don't. Why?
Deck of illusion.
You have one?
I bought one at the auction.
Oh, cool. No, we can do just pull up a like card dealing.
I've got a deck right here.
Oh, cool. If you got
If
a
you
deck,
wanna
grab that.
pull it,
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to,
10,
pull it,
15,
that'd be great.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This is what, 15? 15 by, I said he's 15, 21 feet. Where's the range on this? Oh, cool. Brother Thule. Oh, dang it. He's Give me a second for him to come back because he's getting attacked. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, he's a barbarian, and it's a save he can see. It's advantage.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Thule, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. Dexterity saving. I've got advantage, right, because of danger sense.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. 20.
Nice. So he flies up into the air and over towards you, and the hand holding the blood reaches out, and one shard shoots towards you. You are able to dodge out of the way. It slams into the wall behind you. I need you to make one more, and then Kedron as well. Forgot he could do multiple.
I'm making a dex save.
Yes.
Right. My dice are not rolling for some reason.
It's a 23. You are fine.
And because of my not evasion, you know what I'm talking about. I take no damage because I succeed.
There's no damage on a save on this particular ability.
Okay.
All right. So, Brother Thule, you take 13 necrotic damage
Okay.
as one of these bolts of this red fluid slams into your chest and spreads into your veins and turns black as soon as it touches your blood. So that's going to be his turn. You're not raging yet, so you don't have resistance.
Yep.
With that, hey Thule, you're up. He's like 15 feet in the air.
Well, gonna rage.
By the way, you're looking at like 30-foot ceilings in this room, just FYI. That staircase y'all went down was long.
Okay. And you said how high up in there is he?
15. Right now, it puts him about 20 feet away from you, straight line.
All right, and then the boots of double jump. How does that work again?
You
Trying to see
can
if I can
double your jump height.
my jump height.
Yes, so let's see. Jump rules for 5e. You can jump really high.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna try and walk up to him, basically run, jump, and try and grapple him down.
Let's see. Let me find it here. Jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. High jump. When you take the high jump, you can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet immediately before that. So what's your strength mod? Plus 4?
Yep.
So you can jump 14 feet up in the air.
Oh, just out of
Which
reach.
puts you a foot below him, but you have 5-foot reach on your weapon.
Oh,
So you're
so I
within
can
range.
hit him.
So here's what we're going to do. You're not used to flying through the air and attacking at the same time. These are fairly new items. You haven't done a lot of combat with them. So make a dexterity save for me. Even if you fail, you get to attack. It'll just be at disadvantage.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
you're fine. Totally fine. Just bah, bah, wham. Ah! Make your attack, please.
oh yeah. Just the one attack, right?
Unless you can describe to me how you get off your second attack in a single jump.
Right, because I've only. Never mind. He's not dual wielding, so yeah, this won't work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Nope.
we are not starting off strong.
Okay. You go to swing down. He simply turns his body out of the way, completely missing. Your momentum carries you over forward onto your back as you are sailing through the air past him. You're going to land right about here. Oh, sorry. Here. Give me one strength saving throw to see if your maul goes flying in the opposite direction or not.
Okay.
Okay, you are able to hold onto your maul barely. You are prone, and you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 2. As you just straight into the ground, and you guys see this happen as you were charging forward into the fight. He simply just moves his body out of the way with zero concern.
Is wait, no.
Anything else on your turn? That's move, action, bonus action. I think that's all you got. Kedron, your turn. Again, 15 feet in the air.
All right. So, start of my turn, get that deck of cards ready. I'm going
Got
to pull a card and throw it here. I can throw it anywhere within 30 feet of me.
Do you have
And-
Deck of Illusion pulled up?
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here. I can tell you exactly what card he pulls means.
Okay, perfect.
Pull a card for me,
All right.
and then set it to the side if you would.
Oh, set it to the side.
Tell me
Well,
what
we
it
need to
is.
know what it is
Oh.
and then set it to the side because it's out of the deck.
Tomes. It is one of clubs.
Jacob,
All
also
right.
write that down in case we need to use your deck for future sessions. Please write down what's already out.
If I can find it.
Wait, did he get a deck of many things when I wasn't paying attention?
Deck of
Deck
illusion.
of Illusion.
Huh.
You said
One of
two
clubs.
one of
Clubs.
Ace of clubs.
Yeah, Ace of clubs.
Okay,
That's the
yeah, I
one.
was confused. I was a bit like eight. Okay, that'll make it because that's Ace of spades, Ace of diamonds. Ace of clubs. An iron golem appears behind him right here.
Hold on. Did you see the rule set for these real quick and like what all that means?
He has to make him. He has to
Magic
make
deck
him.
functions. Hold on.
Yeah.
An illusion of one or more creatures forms over the thrown card and remains until dispelled. An illusionary creature appears real of the appropriate size as a real creature, except it can do no harm. Lay within 120 feet of the illusionary creature and can see it. You must use an action. You can use an action to move it magically anywhere within 30 feet. Any physical interaction with the illusion reveals it to be an illusion. Okay. Object can be passed through. Someone who can use an action to visually inspect the. Very nice. We're just going to pull Iron Golem then. Boop.
And then bonus action, I will use insightful fighting.
All right. And where did you say that appeared?
Oh, the spot was technically right here, but he has to just occupy one of those spaces. It can be anywhere in that area.
Okay. Well, I just had to throw him onto the map first before I could move him.
Yeah.
Okay. Iron Golem. Perfect. Bonus action that. Anything else?
Insightful fighting bonus action. 22.
Sweet. We'll see if he can make that or not. No, that's not one of his saving throws. How about an 11?
Yeah, I hit 22. So
Yeah, no, you're fine. You
5, 10,
you can see where you should strike him. You think?
20, and then prep my bow and end my turn.
You got it. 20 feet to there. With that, Ilara, it has come to your turn. He is 15 feet up in the air in the position that he is standing right now. You saw Brother Thule completely wipe out when he tried to jump up and attack.
Wait, who's this dude? Where'd he come from?
That was the golem that he summoned from
Yes,
the deck. and
Edrin
shot
threw a card in that direction, and all of a sudden that thing appeared. That's all you know.
Oh, so that's Pedrix.
Yes.
You do know that Kedron did buy a deck of illusions back in Dearborough?
Yes.
Dearborough, yes, at the auction
Yes,
house.
Dearborough.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
guess at a higher level.
Yeah. Casting
You got it.
Hunter's
Is that
Mark.
a save or anything, or does it just happen?
It's a DC 15
What kind of save?
Wisdom, isn't it?
spell save.
Just drop it in the chat for me real quick.
I'm sure it's wisdom save for.
It is in
there
the
it is.
chat.
You choose a creature until this spell, and you misclick mark it as your query. Deal an extra 1d6 damage to target whenever you make an attack at advantage. Wisdom perception or wisdom survival check to find it. No, it just happens. They don't make a save. That spell save DC 15 just shows up whenever you drop a spell card in the chat. It just automatically happens. This is a lot like Hex. There is no save.
Okay.
So spending the higher thing.
So it is concentration, which means you can only hold it and no other concentration spell. If you take damage, you will have to make a concentration check, which is a con save. So, and that is a bonus action. So what are you doing for your action movement?
Well, since I'm mostly melee, I'm just gonna chuck a
You
dagger.
throw a dagger. Also make an attack. 16. Let me check his AC. That might hit. That does hit. Very nice for 6 damage.
All right, and hang on. Let me.
You cannot smite on a ranged attack. Go
Just
ahead and put your
kidding.
spell slot back. Is it unfortunate? Oh, you do the extra 1d6 from your Hunter's Mark, though. So please roll that for me.
Drop a d6.
Like a d6, like a d6.
You know, I was thinking it, Brian, but I wasn't
Okay,
gonna say it.
Oh wait,
Limit
yeah,
basic
I
level.
can do my d6. Sorry. Yeah,
This is a
thanks.
pumpkin spice latte. Right?
Oh, bro.
And I think that's just whatever type of damage you're already dealing. Yeah. Okay, just whatever type of damage you're already dealing. So 4. Awesome. You throw your dagger. It does impact his chest, but he barely seems to notice as he just looks down at it and just kind of grins at you. Says, all right, you're first. And then brushes it off of him. It did deal some damage. There's a little trickle of blood, but it didn't have a ton of impact. Iron Cloak, you're up.
Cool. This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. And how far up in the air is he?
15 feet.
15 feet up. Okay. So
10 feet away. So that would make it...
I don't need to. It doesn't matter how far
Wait,
away.
you have a Pythagorean theorem calculator up too?
Yes, because I am running a flying creature, so I pulled it up.
All right.
All
I
right?
figured you'd
That's called
ask me again.
responsibility. Huh?
Honestly, I figured you'd ask me to do it again.
So
Well, if I knew that you'd have your wings, I would, but somebody already used them.
So we're gonna try this. So I'm gonna cast. Oh, I did not come prepared for this. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna cast Shatter as a 3rd level spell, and
Heck yeah, drop it in the chat so I know what to do.
the point. No, I don't want a public goal. I want to just drop it in the chat. I'm right. Clicking the little chat bubble on the thing should drop it in the chat, right?
Good, but just just click on the spell name and it'll do your damage rolls and everything.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Shatter. Duration instantaneous. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that place will take a Constitution saving throw.
So
Nice.
the point of contact will be the center of this dude's chest.
Yeah.
Will be the
Stop.
center of his chest.
Yes.
You got it. And that is a con save.
Yes.
Awesome, with your spell save DC being 15. Go ahead and roll your damage for me because it's going to do at least half damage.
So, real quick.
That is 15 exactly. It matches. So he will take half damage.
Guys, want Bill?
Wait, wouldn't Thule also have to make a save for that?
No, because Thul's on the
No,
ground.
because he's 15 feet in the air.
Ah,
Yes. Thule's on his back on the ground.
gotcha. Nice.
So,
12 thunder, 15 thunder. Very nice.
real quick, before you do that,
Yeah.
I forgot how I ruled this or not. Either way, before you mentioned it, I was going to say it anyways. So I'm going to use a channel divinity on that.
Mhm.
And I don't remember if we ruled it doesn't matter what they roll, or like it still gets halved either way, but it's max damage on the channel divinity.
Yeah, so your spell itself deals max damage. However, if they succeed the save, they still take half damage of whatever is rolled.
But it's
However,
just a
you get to
max
do the maximum.
die roll.
Yeah. It's a maximize. You maximize your die roll, essentially.
Okay, so you take 16.
Okay, so 16 is the total.
No, 32 is the total. 16 is half.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Ironcloak, what does this look like as you come running in and just let loose this spell?
No, so I'm gonna run into the room and like just kind of take my hands and do this, and a glass pane is gonna appear right in front of this dude's chest, and it's just gonna start to crack and then shatter, like with the sound of like thousands of windows breaking, and just explode outwards.
That's dope. He sees it crack in front of him and goes, and brings his wings in to cover himself up as it and it does knock him back and almost down as his wings flare to catch himself, and he goes, and you see blood trickle out of his ear a little bit. Never mind. You.
Bring it on, buddy boy.
Anything else on your turn?
That's action. Yeah, that's it.
The gear, you're up.
So I immediately move to here and say, hey, you think this is funny picking on people like this and kidnapping them?
Spell save 15, and this is a... Y'all are putting out the good ones. Like, this is a great opening salvo, and I love it. What is the save? I'm looking for it.
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay, cool. Wisdom saving throw. Now I found it.
Oh, by the way, before you roll anything,
Mhm.
he gets a 7.
He gets a 7 on a wisdom saving throw. Wow. So that would make it a total of 7, meaning that he would fail. Except he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to succeed anyway.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh,
Hey, you burned a legendary resistance.
It is true. That is a good thing. But
Anything else on your turn?
man,
He turns toward...
I got really excited because that's going to pull him out of the
Oh,
air.
that would have been...
Have to take fall
That
damage,
would have been
flies
beautiful.
down.
He just kind of looks over his shoulder at you and smirks and goes, absolutely hilarious. I'll say you last. And just winks at you.
And now that's the top, isn't it?
It is. He's chuckling a little as he does so, though. At the top of initiative. Time for fun stuff and things. Let's see. Which one of these do I want to do?
So are legendary resistances something that recharge, or are they like a one use?
They're like
Legendary
a amount per
action-
day things.
Legendary actions recharge.
Yes.
Legendary resistances do not.
All right, so at the top of the round, initiative count 20, layer action.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you know it. I need. Let's see. Who do I want?
So this is gonna be like
Retreat.
the other campaign. It's
You
just
don't
gonna
want me.
summon
You
some
don't
mice, right? Because I'm down for just summoning
I
some
gotta
mice.
say, legendary action can get
Absolutely
dope.
not.
I
Let's
only
see.
put
You
out.
flew and he doesn't care about you. You
Oh,
damaged him. You damaged him. You damaged him. Kedron, Ilara, and Iron Cloak. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Ha, ha.
Why are my like 3D dice not rolling? I do not know
Now,
why.
they are on my screen.
Not on my screen for some reason.
That's a natural one.
Oh,
He's not
well,
within 10
you
feet.
do get a +4. Oh, just kidding.
Doesn't matter.
4.
hey, I'm
Ilara,
actually
you get your own, right?
so I actually would get it, but I don't need it.
Yeah, Alara gets her own.
Okay, you're fine. All right, so let's see. You take how much damage then?
A lot, I assume.
What happens first?
Okay, let me roll some damage before I describe this because I want to see exactly how I should describe this. All right. Okay, cool. So what happens is these red channels that you guys are standing next to, even the little ones, but primarily the big one right now, tendrils of this liquid reach out and lash towards you, attempting to wrap around you. You are able to get out of the way, Ilara and Magir. However, they do skim across your skin as you dodge out of the way of these tendrils, and they deal you a total of 1 point of fire damage. Which
Excuse me.
What?
I think Kedron rolled the highest, and he should get out of the way too.
I said Ilara and Kedron.
Yeah.
No, you said Laura and Magir.
Or sorry, Ilara and Kedron. Magir didn't even make a save. He's not in this. Everyone but Iron.
All right.
Well,
Hold up.
I saved, and it's a
let
deck
me
save.
pour a
I
little bit
take
more of
nothing.
this before we.
Okay, Ilara, you take 1 point of fire damage as this burning red liquid reaches out to wrap around you. You are able to jump back out of the way. Father Ironcloak, you are taken completely by surprise. You are like, yeah, come and get it, buddy. Feeling yourself. You look down as these things wrap around your legs and pull downwards. On a natural 1, you take 4 points of fire damage, and you are restrained. Or sorry, grappled. You are grappled.
Oh.
So you can't move.
Wow. I was
And you
expecting
take
that to be a
4 points of
whole
fire.
lot worse. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This was a good one to roll a natural 1 on. You are... No, wait, hold on. Let me check the ability. No, sorry. You are restrained. Yes.
So that's what. I just can't like.
You can't really do much. Like your arms are pinned in because it wraps up your legs, grabs your arms, and clunk.
Right. I just can't use like my arms and whatnot. Right. Or move.
You can't move. You can't attack. You can't cast any spell that requires a somatic component. You can use your action to attempt to break free on your turn. You can do spells that require verbal components.
So I have a question. Would that be considered an attack roll?
What he just did to you?
Yeah.
No, that was a saving throw.
No. So I. Okay.
Attack rolls and saving
Well,
throws.
no,
are two
right.
different
Yeah.
things.
No, I know, but.
It's a big Omega for Ghost Rider. All right, so that is the layer action. With that, he's going to come down 5-10 feet, slash at Big Boy here. By the way, this sword he's using, very hard to see in the darkness. It is pure jet black, maybe made of pure shadow. He goes, first you. Whew.
The dark saber.
Ah, tricky, tricky.
At the very
And
least,
then
I wasted
turns.
one of his actions.
Huh?
Well, at the very least, I wasted one of his attacks.
Yep. 15. He gets to here.
And here I
he
thought
goes-
you were smart, gentlemen.
Sorry?
I said, and here I thought you were smart, gentlemen.
He just glares at you. So let's see. One of these attacks against you. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. Good. I'm not going to this time. So you take 9 slashing damage because he rolled a lot of ones.
Okay.
And then he's going to go for another attack here in just a second.
Hold. Okay. I need to.
If you want to do a thing and it doesn't require a somatic
I
component, you
don't
can.
know because it doesn't. I don't know if Thunderous Rebuke requires a somatic component. I'm just
Look at
yelling
the
at
ability.
it's not an ability. It's like. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Well, then it probably doesn't.
Well,
You just do it.
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He'll make a dex save as he swings his sword into you. And you channel divinity, and out of your body radiates this Thunderous Rebuke. And it's a dex save, you said?
Yes.
How about a natural 1?
Oh, baby.
But he's going to choose to succeed, which instead of taking double damage, he'll take full damage. Because he's using a legendary resistance against a natural 1, so it'll take it up by 1 damage increment.
Okay.
Can you max that?
So I want to just point out, in a single, full turn of combat, you guys have burned through 2 legendary resistances.
The question is, how many does this guy have?
That is a good
Honestly,
question, isn't it?
that's on you for burning one for a level 1 hideous laughter. I mean, come on,
Hideous
seriously.
laughter is ridiculously mean, okay? Because you guys can just trap him there and
Is-
stomp his head.
So honestly, here's the thing: if that is after the hit, he would have fallen out of this air and taken fall damage. And because it lasts for a full minute, we could have taken a full round of just basically buffing ourselves and debuffing him because it doesn't trigger a damage, so he doesn't get the extra save. At which point, we have all our actions prepared, and either he makes his save and comes out, and we trigger them all, or he fails, and then we trigger them all. And would have just absolutely demolished him.
Yeah,
or at least
Caution's
a huge
hideous
chunk
laughter
on
is
that
not
first
fun.
turn.
Anyway, yeah, keep moving. Let's go.
So that's gonna be 3.
Cool. I forgot something. We'll do it at the end of his turn this round instead. Cool. You do that, and then he is going to come in with his teeth and bite at you. For a natural 20.
Oh.
Wow.
Goodbye, buddy. Nice knowing you.
Hey. That is,
Wait, is he biting?
let me just check here.
No.
So we're at that much damage, and then
Keep in
this
mind, if
much.
Iron dies, all of any other deaths are permanent.
Oh, that's not good. Really high damage rolls too. All right, let's see. Oh, even better. All right, Father Ironclad, he bites into your neck. You feel the fangs dig in, and you feel him drawing blood out of your neck. From the initial piercing, you take 13 points of piercing damage from the teeth sinking directly into your jugular vein.
Real quick, I took 9 from the sword attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I take 13 from this.
You take 13 from the initial bite. As he drinks your blood and you feel the blood pull out of your neck, you take an additional 21 points of necrotic damage.
Holy!
This is a natural 20, guys, with a really good damage roll. This is dumb. Your maximum HP is reduced by 21 points.
Oh!
real quick question: Is this
To be fair,
is this a permanent thing or temporary?
All you know is that right now your maximum HP is reduced by 21.
I'm asking as in a. Never mind. Sure. Okay.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just gonna. Don't. All right. Nope, that works.
And as you feel the life force being pulled from your body, you see Crinamorte's
By 21.
wounds, as they were, begin to close up.
My max HP was reduced by 21.
Yes.
that's a lot for a max HP reduction.
Yes, it is. That was brutal. He rolled almost max damage on a natural 20. Yeah, because there's no additive to that. So it's a roll of 2d6, and he rolled a 6 and a 5 on a natural 20. As he does so, and he throws his head back, and you see more blood or liquid from these channels flowing up, wrapping around his body and seeping into his wounds as more of his wounds begin to close.
To do the meme. What?
What?
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
He will then immediately, let's see, he went down 5, 10, 15. He's going to fly 25 feet back up in the air. As you are currently restrained, you cannot attack back. You don't get an attack of opportunity as you are currently restrained. That will end his turn. Brother Thule, you're up.
Alright, move action to stand up, and then I'm chucking a spear. I mean, a javelin.
Go for it. Make that range attack.
Anyone have a harpoon?
You got some rope, we could tie it to one of these javelins.
That takes time.
13.
Or a taser.
See, 13 does not hit. It flies by him as he moves out of the way and looks back down at you. Oh, I knew this was going to be easy. You do have a second attack if you have a second javelin.
Let me double check.
And you could
Yep.
always reckless to give yourself advantage.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
That'll hit. He turns his back on you to stare down at Alara and just straight into the back. As a note, between the consumption from Father Ironcloak and the flow of this liquid from around him, he looks good as new. At least until the spear smacked him in the back. Or the javelin. Anything else on your turn, Brother Thule?
Nope.
Kedrin.
Alright, I have insightful fighting on him.
Yes.
I'm going to take aim with my bow and knock my +1 arrow. Which will give me +1 to hit and to damage.
Yes, it will, and it'll make it magical damage.
And it'll also make it magical damage. And I will fire with my short bow, also including sneak attack because I've been fighting.
Yep.
So roll good here. Come on, I can't see my actual die for some reason. Are you kidding me? I won
Wide.
magic.
You shoot, aiming for a wing, hoping to clip it to take him down just as he flaps his wing, and the arrow sails over top.
Oh no, I have 2 +1 arrows. Never mind. Not my only one.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to
That would have been really good damage
farther
too.
away from like the big line and get as deep as many of the lines as I can. Here.
Okay, there are these little channels running as well through here. You do notice.
Right. I see the small one here. That's why I didn't move to this spot.
Yeah.
I moved to this spot. Trying to just like
Stay away from them.
as
Makes
best
sense.
I can.
Anything else on your turn?
That's action, movement, bonus action.
All right, Ilara, you're up.
Is my dagger still lodged in him?
No, he kind of like brushed it out of him, so it's sitting on the ground like right here.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick it up.
What is your distance from him right now? 15 out, and then how high did I say he flew up?
25.
25, that's what I thought.
Wait, where is he? I thought
He flew back up in the air.
I can't see him. Is this
That's
him?
him.
This is him.
Oh, my bad. I got confused of where I was.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna get
okay.
closer
So 5
to him.
and 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that puts you at a range of 25 feet, and I think daggers have a range of 30.
20.
Yeah.
Right? Daggers have a range of 20 feet.
20 feet.
But how high up is he?
Is it?
25 feet in the air. At 25 and 5, it meets him at approximately 25.5 feet at direct line.
Okay,
You
so I
can, it'll
can't
just
hit
be at
him.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Let me double check here. Yeah, 2060. So yeah, it will be at disadvantage. The 12 does not hit. You throw and it sails wide. Once again, it kind of glances off of his armor that he's wearing, this studded leather, and it falls back to the ground about here-ish, right next to you.
Okay.
Father Ironcloak, you are currently
There's
restrained
nothing
thanks to a
I
natural
can
1.
do. Wait, what?
No, for
Oh, Iron Cloak. I was like, I did not roll a natural 1.
Top of your turn, you do take 1 point of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. And it's a strength save?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to go great.
You can now use my
it did go great. That's a
my
natural 20.
bonus.
Very nice. You and on a natural 20, you can take your action.
All right. So I'm just sitting there and be like,
You know, only use the bonus action to break through thanks to a natural 20.
you messed with the wrong people. And I'm going to burst out of it. And I am going to... How tall is the ceiling on this?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right. So we're going to go... So what is 30 feet up and 30 feet away from me? Is that 60 feet?
No, he's only 25 feet out.
I understand where he's at.
That would be 42.3 feet.
42.3 feet. Okay, so I'm
Right,
going
30 up and 30 out is 42.43.
All right,
That's what I said. 42.4. I said 3.4, but it doesn't matter.
30 up and 45 out.
30 up and 45 away.
54.8.
54.8. All right, so we're gonna go.
Count it out and like do a little ding thing to show me where you're casting this.
Yep, that's perfect. I like this. So we're casting it right here, right?
Mm-hmm. At the ceiling, I'm assuming.
On the ceiling. So that should cover the entire room. I'm going to cast Spell Daylight.
Drop that in the chat for me, big boy.
Nice.
Okay.
I need to see what that does. Daylight. Evocation
60
third
foot
level.
radius
Boy,
is
where'd you even get that spell? 60 feet. All right. Target point you can see within range. Duration 1 hour. It's not even concentration.
Yeah, it'll fill this whole room.
It's not even concentration.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads from the point you choose within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. What's the range? 60 feet. So no, yeah. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60.
So it's 60 feet
60
of
foot radius here. Okay, so no, it's bright light in this entire room.
yeah, in this entire room,
Yeah.
and then 60 additional feet of dim light.
Well, if it's a 60-foot radius and you put it on the ceiling, that would be 30 down. So like some of the corners are dim light, but that doesn't really matter. If you put it in the middle of the room, like hovering in the air, it covers this entire room. And I'd assume you know that.
Well, can I choose a point that there's not like an
Yes.
object? I can just choose like open air.
Yeah, you can choose a point.
Sure. Then yeah.
Awesome. The light shines from the object and moves with it. Oh no, it is choose an object within range. Yeah.
Then we'll go with the ceiling.
The rock in the middle of the
Yeah,
room.
that's fine.
It's
If you choose a point
a disco
on an
ball.
object you are holding or one that isn't being order carried, the light shines from it. Okay, no, you can choose an object. You don't have to. Completely
Then-
covering the affected object with an opaque object such as a bowl or a helm blocks the light. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by spell third level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled. Oh boy. Okay.
Enjoy. And I'm gonna
It's
stab
bright
my-
light, but that's not actually sunlight. It doesn't classify. Does it classify as sunlight? Hold on.
Daylight does.
Yeah, I know,
work.
but I know there's a higher level as well, and it gets really weird with with semantics. Hold on. And there was a whole discussion about this, and Jeremy Crawford weighed in. So let me look it up real quick because I don't remember what the official ruling was.
Daylight has the same effect as if you were outside during the daytime. For a vampire. That's why it's called daylight.
Don't think so. Hold on, give me just a second.
Trust me on this one.
So it's about to get real bright, real fast.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it
I want to say
it has
that-
to specify that it counts as sunlight.
Yeah, I think it has to specify it. Yeah, it's specifically bright light, not sunlight. There's a higher level spell called like sunlight or something that does actual sunlight. However, that does affect him. It doesn't cause damage, but it does cause an effect that's really annoying. Oh, dang it. Where'd you guys go? What the heck just happened to my Google Chrome? Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I just lost my Google Chrome thing, and I don't know what happened to it. There it is.
No, there is not a higher level called sunlight that I can find.
Look up sunbeam.
Sunbeam, that's what I was thinking of. Stage advice.
Oh wow. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 68 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn.
Yeah, neither of them say anything about that. About
Yeah,
like
Christopher Perkins, which is a developer for Wizards of the Coast. Spells that produce sunlight say as much. Daylight isn't one of them. The spell's name is a bit misleading. Hashtag Wizards of the Coast staff. Under Sage Advice.
Yeah, the sage advice, the spell has to clearly say that it makes actual like sunlight, like the spell sunbeam. So it is simply a light source, it is not the sun.
But if it was the sun, the vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in the sunlight, And it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, is someone looking up stat blocks? Is someone metagaming their combat over there?
I think
Trying
it's
to
on the
help
updated advice page.
with the
Hey,
whole thing
no,
of spell.
I was trying to help. I found it. Thank you very much.
It does have an effect. You notice that his blade, that was very, very difficult to see, you can suddenly see very well. Yes, he's using the spell Shadow Blade, so he had advantage on all of his attacks. Now he doesn't.
That actually is nice.
And he goes, ow!
And he's 25 feet up in the air, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I still have my movement, right?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Okay. Just wondering if I would know this or not. Do like flying creatures get attacks of advantage if they're in the air and I move out of their like direct radius thing? Am I going to get
You
like?
are not in their direct radius. He is 25 feet in the air.
I'm just double checking that it's not going to get like smited from the heavens or some crap if I move away from.
Like, unless he has something to reach down and touch you with melee wise, probably not.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25.
That
Well,
black
that is outside of the
line-
room. If you see this black line here, that's the wall. I had to turn off dynamic lighting so that you guys could get
Okay.
into it. Sorry.
And
Hold on,
Josh
so-
hasn't got in the room, so we can't turn on dynamic lighting.
Does this count as inside the room?
Yeah, you're inside.
All right.
Which one?
This square here.
Yeah, that'll be inside
All
the
right,
room.
so
Anything that's half inside that line or more will be inside.
All right, so 5, 10, 15. No, we're going to go from here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there.
Okay. 25 to there. Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
Movement? No.
Nagir, you're up.
I bet you thought that was sunlight, wasn't it? And he gets an 11.
On what?
He's
Hideous
doing
laughter.
another hideous
Oh.
laughter.
I mean, if nothing else, I have burned 2 of your hideous laughter.
You know what?
You
He
can
has
see
no
right
resistance
where
left.
there's
I
an
almost
area.
guarantee.
Also, to a fit of laughter, those ones almost saying, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Cool. Wisdom save at a plus. You said it was an 11. Sorry.
He got an 11.
Okay, cool. That's an 11.
He got an 11.
He goes, yeah, I did. His wings wrap around him as he falls and just wham into the ground. And that was 25 feet, so that is 1d6 of damage. Bludgeoning.
Hey, what rules are you using for damage?
Everything above, what is it? Everything above 20 is a d6 of damage?
Every 5. I thought it was every 5 above 10 feet.
Oh, above 10, not 20. Okay, sorry. So I need 2 more of those.
I can look it up, but
We'll go with that. That sounds right. I'll go 2 more of these. Sweet.
He took damage, so he has
Yep.
to do a save again. Or he can.
Which he succeeds. He slams and goes, ah.
everything above 10 is
Okay.
starts falling with a maximum of 20d6.
Okay, cool. I was incorrect, but I already took the damage for him. So
That's
I
so
did the
many
extra.
d6 of damage.
20 d6, yeah, but a mid-level raging barbarian could survive it with the resistances. He lands and goes, ah. It wasn't even that funny. That wasn't even a joke. Top of the round.
Did he save?
When he slammed into the ground, yeah.
Is it when he takes damage or when he?
Yeah,
When he
anytime
takes
you
damage.
you can do the
Okay.
save again. So from hitting the ground and taking damage, he was able to pass the save.
So it is now the Layer's turn.
Real quick question. Didn't you say earlier he's using the spell Shadow Blade? Is that
He was.
concentration?
It would normally be.
Okay. That's fine. Just wondering.
If that blade wasn't dispelled,
Mhm.
hideous laughter between
I did.
that and whatnot probably would have broke that concentration.
Like I said,
Right, I know. That's why I was
Normally.
asking. But
normally, yeah. Absolutely, it normally would.
It's probably a weapon ability. It's a magic
yeah,
weapon.
no,
that has that most
he's
likely.
really cool demon dude. Or vampire boy. We understand. I get it.
Keep rolling.
Let's see. Oh, that'll be fun. Let's do that. Brother Thule, I need you to. Oh, it's an attack. Never mind. What is a spell save? It's not. Okay, cool. Let's roll that d20. Sorry, I thought I had this built in already. Y'all see that number on the screen? Dropped in the chat there?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 10, but plus 8 to hit. That's an 18 to hit you, Brother Thule.
Wait,
Does
what?
he have range?
Huh?
Does he
Yeah,
have
you
range?
just said it was an attack. He's not in range.
This is a layer action. It is not him
Ah.
attacking.
Oh,
Like I said, this is the layer's turn.
have it.
Does
Do what now?
18 hit?
18? I don't think so.
No, it doesn't hit.
Your AC.
No. Oh. Whoa,
What's your
he's
AC at?
22.
How is your AC at 22?
He has the +2 ring. Remember?
The ring, the bracer, the shield.
Oh yeah, the bracer gives you a bonus. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And most
So
of the
a thick strand of this red burning liquid comes up from the channel behind you and stabs towards you. You're able to kind of dodge out of the way, not quite taking damage, as it then splashes onto the ground. Nice. His turn. He's going to stand up. He's right next to Alara. Kind of cracks his neck a little bit and goes, all right, fine. Let's do this.
I'll
Ah!
probably give it to
And
Josh.
he's going to swing at
Krista.
Alara. Leftmost is a 16 to hit, which I don't think hits. So Alara, he swings at you. You bring up your axes and deflect to the side. He swings again. You smack his blade down. He is at 2 attacks missed with a natural 1, which gives you an attack of opportunity against him in this case. He just left himself wide open.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I will.
They don't know why that's happening.
I think that hits.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits for 7 radiant damage. You hit him with your axe, and it sears across his head. Like, it's usually lightly burning whenever you hit him, or whenever like you hit something with this, but it just sears in. And where he normally wasn't taking hardly any damage at all, he took damage off of this pillar.
Poke.
Yay!
Poke.
As he does this and is swinging at you, the blood from the floor flows up his body once again and does do a little bit of good to him. But no. Yes, because it actually happened at the beginning of his turn. Sorry. Radiant and stuff. But now he takes that slash across his cheek and he comes back up and he's going to use his bite attack against you.
No, bad
As he
vampire.
just lunges forward, mouth agape, aiming for your neck. That will be a 24 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
You take 11 points of piercing damage.
Doesn't hit.
Something. What would go
Oh
good
my.
here? Something goes good here. Something has to go good here.
Excuse me.
So go ahead and drop that damage in, and then I'll tell you what else you take. Okay. Then you take 2 points of necrotic damage as he rolls minimum damage on the necrotic. And your max HP is reduced by 2. So you can now only be healed to 56. How much your HP has been reduced? Go ahead and write that down like in temp HP or somewhere. Just write down how much it's been reduced.
That's why I was asking earlier. I just wrote down what my actual HP is in case I don't die.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Just write down your actual HP somewhere and then reduce your maximum in the game, and then we'll go from there later.
Oh.
What I did is just put a -2 next to her max HP.
Okay.
I don't like that.
She didn't like that though, apparently.
So that will be his turn, except he will move 5, 10, 15 down to here. He doesn't necessarily want an attack of opportunity against him. You know what? He doesn't really care that much. He's going to fly up 13 feet or 15 feet in the air. You get another attack of opportunity. No, you've already used your reaction for the natural one. No, that's a freebie. That's a natural one. That's a freebie. You get another attack of opportunity.
Hang on. Where is it?
That's for movement.
Okay. I get another attack of opportunity, you said?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to roll your
Alright.
your damage, your stuff and things.
Oh yeah, because you hit him with Hunter's Mark, so you still got that other D6
Yep.
sink into him.
Yuppers.
That's 5
Oh, nice.
radiant. Very nice.
And then you have that.
Oh, nope.
No, you
Jokes.
swing, but it's right underneath his heels as he jettisons himself up into the air, 15 feet. That will be the end of his turn, Brother Thule. You are up. He is 15 feet off the ground over by Ilara.
All right.
You can stand your boots, I think. I don't remember what the limit I put on those were. I think you can just do it.
Yeah, you didn't put any charges. How high is he in the air?
15.
Okay. All right. I got an idea. Need to see. Gonna run this by you. Pretty
Okay.
much. I'm going to use one of my javelins. I'm going to jump up. I want to attempt to jump up at him to stab him in the leg, and then just kind of dangle there while holding that, hopefully weighing him down.
So you could grapple him as one of your attacks.
Well, I thought him being 15 feet in the air was too high for me.
You can jump with your boots, right? And then you could grapple with one of your attacks.
All right, I'll do that. I thought earlier we said the 15 feet was too high for me to grab him, so I had to attack
14 is as high as you can jump, but you can reach 5 feet.
Basically, you're just a foot shorter than you'd normally be if you were standing up.
You can do what you're saying you want to do, but it's going to use both of your attacks to accomplish it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you'll do one attack to grapple and then one attack to stab.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so go ahead and make your grapple check, which is a contested or strength versus either athletics or acrobatics' choice, correct?
So I roll
So give me a strength check, which you have advantage on because you're raging.
Oh, yeah. I thought it isn't grappling athletics, though.
You have proficiency in athletics, by the way? Might be.
Yes, actually I do.
What is your current proficiency bonus?
7.
No, our bonus is 3.
3? Okay, 18. It is a 21 to grapple, and he's going to make a dex check to try and break out of that.
Yeah, it can be athletics or acrobatics to break free.
Yeah, my athletics on a 7 for the bonus.
No, our
21,
proficiency.
and you rolled with a +3,
Right.
exactly a 21. Meets beats. So he is able to shake you off of his heel barely. I didn't think he could do that.
Oh, I thought you said he got a 21.
Yeah,
Oh, he got a, but Thule got a 22.
I thought you have a +3 for your.
His strength is +4.
Right, no, wait. Okay, I miscalculated
18.
things.
Then he adds his proficiency, which is a +3, which makes it 21.
Okay, so it matches. Okay, yeah,
Yes. If it meets, it beats.
gotcha.
Because your roll sets the DC he has to meet. His roll as the contester.
I just
if it meets the
miscalculated.
Yeah.
My numbers.
So you reach up to grab, and you're not quite able to grab him, but javelins are pretty long. You could probably stab him in the heel. You won't be able to dangle from it, but you would be able to stab him in the heel. Or you could try and grab him again with your extra attack. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Try to grab him again. Go for it.
And
Another
an
contested
athletics.
roll.
To 24.
21.
So this one is 22.
24.
No, yeah, 24.
Yeah. With a 9. You grab onto his ankle, and he's and starts to sag a bit. You could probably use future actions to try and tug him down, or climb up his body, or do different things. But as for right now, you have a hold of him.
Okay,
His speed is at least reduced by half, at very least.
I got an idea now.
You should read grapple real quick, because if you got a successful grapple, I would
He
argue
got a
with you.
successful grapple. He is a dwarf wearing no armor.
Okay, and what does grapple do to the
According to the
opponent?
grapple rules as written, your speed is reduced by half. He is not wrapping his arms around his wings. He could only get enough jump height to reach his foot.
Grapple is 0 movement.
You're right, grapple is 0 movement, so he can't move. But that doesn't mean he drags him to the ground either. He's using all of his muscle to stay in the air. His arms are not wrapped around his wings.
If he can't move, then he also can't flap his wings. They're going down.
He grabbed
He's
his
restrained.
ankle. That's as high as he could jump with a 14-foot jump. He cannot wrap his arms around his wings until he climbs up his body.
We're just gonna keep rolling.
I'm
Okay.
Also,
His movement is
knocking
0.
prone is a whole other thing, Josh. I know these rules. Just in this case, that's the way it works. Knocking
Let's just keep
prone,
rolling.
It's Kedron's
restraining,
turn, right?
all of that is different rules than grappling.
Yeah,
It-
let's
it's
As
keep
he is,
rolling.
this is how I'm rolling.
Let's keep rolling because I do have questions.
Kedron's
Okay.
turn.
Yes, please,
Okay.
Kedron.
Even though he knows this guy is an illusion, since this is a large creature and it can't be seen through, could I use him as visual cover to hide behind or in?
Grayson, no, sir.
I'd allow it.
Right, I'm gonna
He's
hide
a large
in
creature,
him,
for sure.
like in one of his giant legs, like step
Yeah.
inside of it.
That's what I said.
and
I'd
use
allow
a
it, so go
bonus
for it.
action to hide.
Sure.
Creative uses of illusions, man.
Yeah. No, do it.
So that is going to be a stealth check first for my bonus action for a natural 20.
Was Kedron ever there? Hey guys, where'd Kedron go?
Who's Kedron?
Who's Kedron? Wasn't there another member to your party? Dang it, Belthamo.
And then from there, I am going to use my short bow, but since I am hidden, it is at advantage, and use my
It is.
second
+1 arrow.
+1 arrow
Hey, get it, boy.
to submit that.
2 nat 20s. Come on.
24 to hit.
Luckily for you, he has a ring of no 24s, where specifically anyone who rolls a 24 misses. No other numbers.
So +1 on damage, so that's
Yeah.
11 instead of 10. And
Also, it's a 25 to hit, not a 24, so it's a good thing it's a ring of +24s.
So 11 plus 9, so 20 damage.
Did it roll your? Oh wait, you don't have. Don't you still have insightful fighting?
Yeah, that's how I got the sneak
Right,
attack.
but doesn't that? Oh,
Yeah, that already went.
This arrow flies out and sinks directly between his wings and
And it is magical damage.
yes, it is magical damage. I took that into account. We took an
And
arrow
that is
straight to the back,
movement,
and it
action, and
hurt.
bonus action, but I am revealed now because I attacked. But
Yes, he knows you're standing in the illusion leg because he just took an arrow from the knee.
I used to be an adventurer until I took an
Until
arrow
I
from
took
the
an
knee.
arrow from the knee.
yeah, that's my turn.
Elara, you're up.
Excuse me.
Huh. The choice to heal or hit.
He is still 15 feet in the air.
Heal it is.
I mean, you can always chuck your hand axe at him.
You could always use the not metagaming bracelet of you get to fly.
Except
No,
she
I
already
can't.
used it today.
She did.
Oh, darn it!
All of her flying is gone today. I already used my wings, and she already used the bracelet of horrors.
Yeah, I built this encounter with the idea that you guys could fly.
I don't know what you guys talking about. I flew 3 times now.
Hey,
I got magic
that
for
is why I
flying.
keep a bow and arrow with me, because sometimes I can't fly.
All right, you pump a little HP into yourself. Anything else on your turn?
It's a question. If I jump, could I get within 10 feet of him?
What is your strength modifier?
Isaiah, hush. What is my what?
Strength mod?
2.
Strength mod. Yes, sorry.
Let's see. High jump.
You've got bounce legs though, don't you?
That's for falling.
Yes, she has the folly legs.
Wait, no. One of them's for jumping, but it's jumping. Yeah, I do have the jumping
Yeah,
function too.
What does the jumping function do?
If I get a running start, I can jump 10 feet farther.
I thought it was like you could jump instead of 10 feet. It was like 5 feet of sprinting before you can jump.
Yeah, it's 5 feet of sprinting. You can reduce your movement.
Oh, is it that
beforehand,
way?
yeah.
Could she run 5 feet? And jump
Okay,
straight
I mean,
up
will that
underneath
work?
him?
Yeah, that's what she's asking. She can do that. That would be a high jump. The number of
I
feet
just need
equal
to
to
be within
3
10
plus your
feet of
strength modifier. If your strength modifier is 2, that means you can jump 5 feet straight up in the air with a 5-foot reach. Would give a total of 10 feet. He is 15 feet up, but he has Brother Thule hanging off the bottom of him, so you could definitely grab onto Thule at very least.
Okay. I just need to be within 10 feet of him because I would like to cast
You can
that.
jump 5 feet in the air, which would give you your 10 foot. As you fly through the air, what do you utter? Like, what is your vow of enmity that you say to this guy?
Is this the first time she used Vow of Enmity?
It is, and I'm so excited.
Yes. I have no idea. I haven't thought that out. Probably just die.
This little elfling just step, jump, points, and goes, die. Like, I'm imagining what the radio
Man,
just
no dramatic.
die.
After
After pumping life into herself and her wounds closing up, and he just looks down and goes, "Oh, it's nice. Jeez, all right." He's a little thrown off his game by that. Like, he's a little weirded out by you. Like, he just smacked the daylights out of you. You're coming back for more. Anything else on your turn? Yeah,
No, just
you
probably
land fine.
landing.
You have squishy legs. Everything's good.
So technically, she is directly underneath him, though, right?
She can be. I mean, she still has some movement left because she moved 5, jumped 10, so she's used 15 feet of her movement.
If she does not move anymore, she's directly underneath him, is what I'm saying.
Yes, if she does not move anymore, she'll be directly underneath.
Yeah, I'll just go to
Okay.
the other side of him. So I just like jumped up
Yeah,
and then
that's fine.
landed forward.
All right. Iron Cloak, you're up.
Oh, all right. Bonus action, health potion,
Go for it.
because that's fun.
Health potions are great.
And those are
Not
the
very
fancy,
tasty, though.
the fancy
Bitter.
found ones, which are what?
The found ones? Which
Yeah.
found one? The
Or
found
not-
one with
not
a
a found
question mark
one.
next to it?
It's the I got them from I refilled them at the place in Kangukuru.
Oh, it's just a standard health potion. That means 10 HP.
10 HP. All right, so
I'm like, wait, was it the one that you guys found with a question mark next to it, or is it the ones that you guys just found?
no, McGear has that. He also had.
He should totally slap Thule in the face with that baggie.
No,
What do
no,
I have?
Kedron has the medicine.
Kedron has.
Oh.
Kedron has the Coke.
I wish you guys would. You should totally slap him in the face with that.
We need to
Please
try
do.
some of that just to find out what it do.
Please do, just like put a little bit in your hand and be like, Thule, here.
A coked barbarian. That sounds.
That's a great time for that.
that
Let's do
sounds terrible.
Watch him just Hulk out.
All right. So, bonus action potion.
Puny vampire.
Yes,
This is
action.
a glass case, right?
Where are you standing? Hold on.
I'm standing right.
It's
next to it.
clear at very least. Also, if I remember correctly, that contains what you're looking for.
Oh.
That has the piece of the sword that you guys saw. You kind of stand up behind it and you go, "Oh, there it is."
just break the glass, grab it, we all book it.
Go ahead.
Not all fights are meant to be fought.
Just
Or
nope
captured.
out of there.
Go for it.
All right, let's keep rolling. Let's move it.
Yep. Nope. I know. I'm thinking. Okay. So the 15-foot radius from Shatter is just stayed across. It is not a sphere, correct?
I think it's a cube.
Thule is also attached to his ankle.
Yeah.
I get that.
Oh, that would be fun, but really stupid.
All right.
Oh no.
I can use my bonus or my main action as a bonus action, right? I just can't use a bonus action as a main action, right?
Other way around. Well, you can use an ability that costs a bonus action as your main action.
Right. All right. We're
But you
casting-
can't use
You
an
can
ability that costs an
downgrade,
action.
you can just not
Yes.
upgrade.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Spiritual weapon, second level spell. It's going to be
Okay.
centered. He is 15 feet up in the air, right?
Yes.
It's going to be centered 10 feet up in the air, so it can attack. Or no, we'll do 15 feet up in the air. It is going for his wings. Second level spell. Did that go through?
I think he broke. Oh no, there you go.
Okay, so
Do I get advantage since he's grappled?
Technically, yeah.
yeah.
That's how.
How far away are you right now? 45 feet?
Yes.
And you want it 10 feet up?
That's
I
51.
have 60 feet. So,
Okay, you're good.
all right.
Sweet. You throw
It's a-
that axe there. You're going for his wings at advantage.
Yeah, it's a 23 to hit, 7 damage.
23 to hit. So you have two options here. You can either use this axe to make a shove attack, since you're going for the wings specifically. You'll do full half damage, but you'll force him down. Or you can do full damage.
We'll force him down.
Okay. You
At
force
half
him down by
damage, which is
10
3,
feet, so
right?
he's only hovering 5 feet off the ground.
That puts Alara on the ground, right?
Yes, Ilara is on the ground anyway. But it puts Thule on the ground.
Oh, I thought she was holding onto his foot.
No,
onto
Thule
Thule's
is
foot.
holding on to
Okay.
his leg.
So it's 3 damage. Thule's on the ground. He's 5 feet off the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which means he's within melee range if you kind of stand in that square underneath him.
And I'm not letting go.
Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
I haven't done movement. We're gonna move to here.
Okay, you move to there.
Yeah, that
and
seems
then-
like a safe spot.
Awesome. McGear, your turn. Oh, we need to take a break after this round of combat. So after McGear goes, we'll take a break.
Sounds great.
I have books. Do you want that?
Wait, did I?
I am going to use a 4th level magic missile.
You have 4th level spells now?
I have 1 4th level slot,
level
according to
wizard are
my
you?
sheet.
He's level 1, Warlock level 6. Wizard, right?
I'm level 2 warlock, level
You shouldn't have
5
Yeah, you
wizard.
cannot have 4th level spells then.
I don't know why it's saying 1 and 1 then. In that case,
Let
I'm
me
using
double
level
check.
3.
4th level spells. Yeah, you don't get 4th level spells until you're a 7th level wizard. So that's why you might have
Interesting.
all 7 put into. You probably have your character sheet set to level 7. So
Yeah.
you don't have that. Also, you have, because you're a 5th level wizard, you said?
You don't
You
have
only
the,
have 2
Yes.
2nd level spells.
yeah,
Or
no,
3rd level
yeah,
spell slots, I mean. 2 3rd level spell slots.
yeah, okay.
Interesting. We'll have to figure that one out as far as the sheet later
Yeah.
then.
So are you popping a 3rd level magic missile?
Yep.
Nice. Very nice. Holding out your hand, this magic missile, and just slams him from all over as it batters him quite well. With that, we will go to break, and we will pick up this combat when we return. All right, and we're back at the top of the round, as it is the... As it is the layer's turn. All right. Brother Thule and Kedron, please make dexterity saving throws.
I did not mean to have that advantage, and that's an 8.
Was that included in that?
No, just those two. Just Thule and Kedron. Thule, perfect. You're good to go. Kind of.
Yeah, did not mean to make that an advantage, so 8. There?
I'm there. All right. Kedron, a large thick column of blood, because this is flaming blood on the floor. As it reaches up, it catches on fire. Slams into your back, and you take 15 points of necrotic damage as it pierces into you and pulses into
First
your
off,
blood.
that is halved because of my abilities as a rogue, because I...
Okay. Let me
And
get the damage
halved
out, and then
again.
you can have it.
Okay, go.
And then 3 necrotic damage, or 3 fire damage. Okay, why is it halved?
Halved because of... Let me pull up the ability, the rogue ability.
Evasion?
And
Yeah,
can he?
evasion.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And then halved again for the necrotic, because I am resistant to necrotic.
Is that all the time, or just when your wings are out?
Nope, that is all the time. Racial ability, no matter what racial subtype I take.
Nice. Well, the necrotic damage is halved.
So that puts... No, it's halved the first time because I...
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying the
what's that?
necrotic damage is halved
Okay.
twice.
Yeah. What's that put my total at?
So that was 15 halved to 7, halved to 3.
Right.
And then 3 points of fire damage halved
Which
to
was...
2. Or to 1, sorry.
So
you take
4
4
points
points of damage
damage.
overall. Brother Thule, you take 15, 16, 17, 18 halved to 9. You take 9 points of fire and necrotic damage combined. As it tries to slam into you, but you were able to kind of dodge out of the way and take a glancing blow across the chest as it spatters you with flaming blood.
Okay.
It's good to be an Aesimer when you're fighting a vampire.
It wouldn't be
resistant
it
to
wouldn't be 9,
radiant
it'd be
necrotic.
8. Because
Huh?
it wouldn't be 9, it'd be 8. 3 is reduced to 1, and the 15 is reduced to 7.
Yeah, sorry. 8. My bad.
I've been waiting this whole campaign to whip out that resistant to necrotic or radiant.
There you go. Congratulations. It's his turn. Let's see. So, as again, the blood from the floor begins to swirl up around him, but instead, that sear across his cheek pulses, and the blood falls away, unable to help heal him at all.
Guys, I think I need to hit him more.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do that for one of his attacks. Do what I say, please. Or down. Oh, there we go. Cancel that one. But this one, yes. Hey, Thule, does a 23 hit?
Barely.
Cool. Let's see. Wow, that's a really low roll. So his hand wreathes in shadows. He reaches down and grabs onto the side of your head, and you take 7 points of necrotic damage, which is then reduced to 3 because you're raging and you're a Path of the Totem Barbarian.
Real quick question.
Yes.
Can he wreathe his hand in shadow while he's in daylight?
Yes. In this spell, it doesn't matter where you're at. It is a spell.
Okay.
Or, well, in this case, it's a spell-like ability that uses the stats of a spell.
Real quick question. Is that spell 3rd level or lower?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it says, if any area of this spell overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, that
Right,
spell
that's
created-
talking like magical darknesses and stuff. Like
It's,
his hand breathing in shadow isn't.
That's a flavor
doesn't-
thing.
Okay.
It's a flavor thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a mechanical thing. Like it doesn't like cast darkness. It's a flavor thing of how.
Okay.
To
All right. So it's,
he does heal up a little bit from this, and then he's going to reach down with his sword and take a single swipe at you. He can't quite reach to bite anybody, so that's good. But he will attack you with that sword. For a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Very well. Misses entirely. That will be his turn as he is grappled and hanging like 10 feet above the ground because he got pushed down. Or 5 feet above the ground, sorry. Since he got pushed down. Thule. You're up.
Thule, put him on the ground.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to try and do is try and pull him down.
Go for it.
Is that strength?
Yes.
Or athletics. would
Yeah,
it be?
athletics.
Advantage because
Manhandle.
you're raging.
All right.
Think bulldog hanging from a rope.
You pull yourself up and then you yank to pull yourself up and then drop your weight again almost immediately. And he holds on as you pull yourself up, but then as you drop, it drops him completely to the ground. He's not prone, but he is standing on the ground, and you were able to wrap your arms around his waist.
Okay. And that's all I can do, right?
You have your second attack. You do have disadvantage on strikes against him due to grappling, because if you're grappling, you have disadvantage. It's weird. But that's how the rules are written, unfortunately.
Can I?
But
Try and
everybody
move
else making a melee attack has advantage on him.
I think so, yeah.
Can I move myself up to try and block his wings from, so he can't fly anymore?
Yeah, make another grapple check.
All right.
Which this
Another
will be for
athletics.
restrain, won't it?
Huh?
Or strength.
Well,
Yeah, this
one
was
will
just
be
straight
for
strength to actually get his wings claimed.
13.
Yikes. That's not good.
Ooh,
12.
11.
Nice.
So 17 actually, because my modifier, right?
No, so this was just a straight strength. This wasn't
Oh,
an athletics.
Oh,
You
okay.
were
Cool.
able to get an arm around and an arm around the wing. He is now clamped. If he were in the air, he would have fallen. He is on the ground and cannot take off, but he can't utilize his wings currently. Now he is
Cool.
restrained.
I'm just imagining Thule, like, having him in like a Kimura right behind him, and I almost
Little feet dangling.
yeah, his little feet dangling. Well, largest sister goes,
Yeah, basically, you climbed up his wings and you are clamping his wings to his chest, and your feet are just dangling, like barely
Piccolo,
off the ground.
cow.
Right, is that your turn?
Kedron, you're up. This dude's restrained.
Then I'm going to. I can occupy the space because that axe is 25 feet up in the air. Equipping my sword. I am going to attack him with advantage because he is prone and flanked. With my rapier. And have sneak attack because of insightful fighting and flanking and prone.
Just everything.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
For 31 points
20.
of damage.
31? I'm sorry?
7 plus
21.
14. Oh,
That's
yeah,
21.
21, not 31. I added an extra 10 there for some reason. Yeah.
He
21
thrust this sword into his side here. And he's starting to bleed.
And bonus action offhand dagger.
Go for it.
And
Is rapier light?
I don't remember.
Rapier
No,
is
it
not
is.
light, I don't think.
Okay, no. So I can't do it. Okay, then
No.
my buckler then. I'll just have that in my offhand instead.
Mhm.
Bonus action dodge. Use another charge.
Go for it. Use that other charge.
And that'll be turn.
All right. Hey.
And before I end my turn, I'm going to look down and say, why don't you pay attention to me, you bloody son of a lich?
Language.
Lich.
Lich. Okay.
Undead son of a lich.
Okay. Not what I heard when you first said it. I was like, ah.
Pay attention to me, you undead son of a L lich.
Why does that?
Got you. Yes, a 20 will hit. Oh, he needs to make some saves here. Hold on.
No.
That'll work.
Sorry.
That'll work. He maintains concentration. All right. All right, so that first hand axe, 20 hits with a smite.
So that's
10,
13 radiant
14,
plus 2
15.
for the
15
armor.
radiant.
And how much for the enmity?
That's just advantage.
That's just advantage, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
immunity just gives you advantage.
So that's my
Ooh.
first hit.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I'll run out of.
He doesn't like that. He's going to use a reaction to... No, he won't. Not yet. Yeah,
With
no.
being restrained, could he even do a reaction?
Certain ones.
Hmm.
He's gonna
Because
use it. Yeah, he will. He's going to use his reaction, and the blood from the channels in the floor will fly up in front of him to shield, and he will take half damage as you smash through.
For that second hit.
So that is 8 damage.
And you have one more hit with the Radiant Axe. Because 2 man-hand and 1 offhand.
I'm working on my damage. Hang on.
Aw, snap.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, he's not looking good.
For
He is
now.
not happy about this. Let's make some more saves for him real quick. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And yes. Wow, he's rolling hot on his saves for this. All right. He's not happy.
Basically, we stuck the pitbull on him, all surrounded him, and started kicking him.
Yeah, basically. All right. He's going to use his one-off. What was that D8 for?
No, that was 2d8 for another smite.
Ah. Okay, cool. He's not looking good. He's not looking happy. All of that being said, he puts his head down, and he is going to use his one-off ability The blood in the channels flows to his feet, begins to swirl around his body, crystallizing and shooting outward. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
Strength, darn it.
Who is everyone?
Everyone, including you.
Including
Ah.
me?
Everyone. Let's see, how far away are you? Where are you
A
at?
lot of feet.
A lot of feet.
Oh, darn it. that means you had
25.
advantage.
This is a 20-foot radius, I believe.
Yeah,
Plus four,
I think I'm
everybody.
good.
Everyone who's in it gets +4 because they're next to
Yes.
within 10 feet of Alara.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
Alara,
get
24. Thule, 28. Kedron, 18.
no
Plus
17. I did not mean to do that
Yeah,
at advantage.
17. Okay,
plus
so
four.
15. Thule, this is a
17
strength
plus
save,
4.
not a dex,
Yeah,
not a dex. You don't
plus
get
4
advantage.
for Alara.
Oh, my bad.
15.
Wait,
So-
21 because I'm next to Alara.
So it's
Within 10
Okay,
feet of Alara.
Kedron or Thule, what is your no strength? Yeah. Okay, you're good.
so it,
So
Yeah.
15 plus 4 makes 19.
it's 24,
17.
19, 21, 15.
When raging, you have advantage on
Advantage.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
I thought you had advantage on dexterity saving throws. For
No, that's a
yeah.
different ability
Oh,
that he
okay,
does
cool,
not have
cool,
to be
cool.
raging
Okay.
for.
Okay, cool. A 28 for a total of 32. Yeah, that's your.
That tickles. Stop it.
Even in Starfinder, you'd be Gucci with that.
You guys are pushed back 5 feet instead of 10 feet. Thule, the grapple is broken, but you are not pushed back because you are grappling.
I refuse to accept this.
Wasn't Alara pushed back 5 feet as well?
Yes, everyone is pushed back 5 feet except for Thule, whose grapple is broken.
Wait, so do we take any damage?
I'm working on it.
Oh, that's bad.
Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and move yourselves back 5 feet real quick.
Stop working on it.
You're kidding me.
Can you move me back?
Yeah, I am. Don't worry about it. I am rolling damage though. Hold on.
I'm moving back.
Come on, get out of the way. Turn order. No, that was very specifically a funny thing. Don't worry about it.
No, so the thing is,
I
27
just wanted to
feet
see you guys'
I have
faces.
left. So,
I
I
said I was messing with you guys.
I know, but if that had not been a joke, I would have died instantly.
That's not much better. Because that was some really high rolls.
Did any of us
So
say?
everyone who is a 17 or lower on their save, I think is mostly McGear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, McGear, you're pushed back 10 feet because you failed the save. Takes 23 points of necrotic damage. Everyone else takes half.
And then I
Again,
take half
halves for
again.
any like racial or whatever.
So 23, half of that is,
11.
11,
and then half of that again is 5. Are we going 5 or 6?
5.
All right.
You take 5. Everyone else who succeeded takes 11. Everyone's pushed back 10 feet except for McGear, or 5 feet. McGear is pushed back 10, and Thule's grapple is broken.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Um,
honest. I am built for this fight.
So
Nice.
everyone, quickly tell me how much damage you all took, one at a time. Kedron, how much did you take?
5.
Yolora?
Hoop.
I don't know because
So
I
you
passed
succeeded the save,
You took
so you should
11.
have the damage. And it
You
was,
took 11.
what did I say, 23 points?
Alara should have
Yeah.
taken
So-
11,
You took 11.
Okay, 11.
and Thule should have taken 11.
Nope,
Thule
5.
took 11. McGear took the full 23. And
I
then
took
Iron
5.
Cloak wasn't in it. Huh?
I took 5.
Yeah, you
My,
took 5 because you're also raging.
Yeah.
Me and you just both take
5,
5.
10, 21,
44,
40, 44.
right? 23.
Oh,
I do have a question.
yeah.
Since I was grappled on him and that blood went around him, would that have encased me too? Since I was actually
No, it
technically
encased
attached to him?
his body, so it like flowed between you guys. and then
Oh,
exploded outwards. So
okay.
you were pushed off of him, but because you succeeded your strength save. Also, Jacob, no, you don't get to have it from evasion.
I
No,
didn't.
evasion would be nothing. Never mind. You're good.
I
Never mind.
halved
Yeah,
it from my racial ability.
Sorry,
racial
never mind.
resistance.
That's right. I was getting
Yeah.
confused. Cool. As that blood smacks into you, you see rays hitting onto him, and his wounds close up a little bit more again.
Yeah, I'm
Get off
resistant
of
to.
me.
I'm resistant to necrotic and
Yeah.
radiant.
His eyes are glowing red. Who was next? Because I think that was Alara's turn. He did that at the end of.
Iron cloak.
Yep.
Iron Cloak, you're up.
I'm assuming he's not looking super dead
Oh.
or super close to dying, right?
Not anymore.
Are the veins of blood still in the channel since he did that?
They are currently depleted, but you see more seeping in.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. So we're gonna go 5, 10. Cool. 5, 10. I'm gonna clap my hands together, and
Yep.
my gauntlets are gonna start glowing. And I'm gonna use the Gauntlets of Mercy to cast. Is it? It's this one, right? Yes. Cast Cure Wounds on Alara as
Thank you.
a 3rd level spell.
Very nice. I think this is the first time using
That is
Gauntlets
the
of
first time I've
Mercy.
ever used those, yes.
No, we're not.
We're getting a couple of firsts in this fight.
What are you eating?
Nothing.
Wow.
But did you mix it
For 13 HP.
Cinnamon.
something cinnamon?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fire one. Fireball me.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement
Where's your hand?
to
Something on my butt.
go back to over here.
1 second.
And my bonus action, health potion.
Got it.
What about your guardian
Take a bonus
access?
action to activate, and he chose to take a health potion. The gear.
Copy.
You're up.
Don't you have potions, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to take a bonus action to do a health potion. And how much is that again?
Is it a found one or a bought one?
Bought one.
10 HP if it's a basic HP potion.
Yep. And then I am going to do my last 3rd level slot, magic missile.
Very nice. Make another save for him as you once again hold out your hands, expending the energy, slamming into this thing's body, knocking it around. That was 15 force damage, so 10 is the DC. He makes it. Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
I'm actually going to taunt him.
Sure.
For someone so powerful, you're pretty weak. And I'm gonna move down the hallway down to about here.
Let's see.
Um,
Huh. How about that?
Keep in mind, I also taunted him recently.
So you also haven't done anything immediately recently because he's done stuff. I'm trying to get him out of the room that he has advantage in.
He can kill you. Is that okay?
So, did we disable those
If
traps?
he leaves that room, Josh, the sword automatically gets advantage again.
Okay, that's great, but he also doesn't have the homeroom doing all the fancy healing and slapping us.
Does the sword get advantage in dim light? Or does it have to be...
We don't know.
Also, if his light is in the middle of the room, it still has light in the hallway.
In theory, if it doesn't get advantage in dim light, there's dim light all the way up to the staircase.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure leaving this room is dim light, correct?
Yes, dim light starts in this square here, these squares.
Keep in mind, it's on the roof.
Also, did we disable those traps that Josh might have just moved through?
Yes, Jacob shimmed them. Or
Okay.
Kedron shimmed them.
Okay.
Well, as a bonus
Magir
action,
shimmed them with his body.
Okay. Wait. So those things next to
Yeah.
the traps. Okay, I want to move back 2 more feet because I still have movement then, and I will stop there.
okay.
Also, this axe should be gone.
Yeah, I know, I can't access it.
Oh wait, that's one I
Alright,
can move.
love you.
Cool. It's over here now.
Yeah. You can just highlight it and
hang
click
on,
backspace
let
and
me-
delete it.
Cool.
I want to see.
Can you remove the other one
Okay.
that's here?
Because it's on the roof,
Mhm.
measuring from the floor, it's going to be like closest to 50 feet measuring from the floor. So measuring from, you put it here,
Then it'd be
it'll go to there.
is the bright light.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It
in
basically exactly meets like the size of this room.
yeah,
It is a 24 hit, Thule.
Alright, what?
Does a 24 hit you, Thule?
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
Cool. You take 13 points of necrotic, reduced to 6. As a bonus action, he will heal that much. He'll glance around at you all, look down at Alara, look over at Kedron, point at you, Kedron, and say, "It'll be big for you. We have unfinished business with your friend." 5, 10, 15, 20, hugging the ceiling. 25, 30,
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
35, 40. Yes, you would.
That's 3 attacks of opportunity just triggered.
No, I wasn't next to him anymore.
my axe
we'll
also
push
gets
back.
an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. How
No,
far
it
up in the air was
25
he?
feet up.
Dirty 20.
How far up in the
25.
air
He was
was
on the ground.
he was on the ground? Oh, okay.
He was on the ground, but your axe
Yes,
was
because he
25.
got pulled to the ground, and your axe was still 25 feet up because you never moved it.
My axe was 15
A
feet
2
up.
will hit for some damage.
I was also using my Oh wait, no, this is my axe. Never mind. Oh shoot, we need. Shoot.
Nagir, he's coming straight for you. He didn't like that comment. Not in his house,
Good.
especially not to somebody who then runs away right afterwards. As he's
Good.
flying, and he also knows exactly where that trap is because it's his house, he doesn't trigger it because it's a pressure plate in the floor.
Ain't that convenient?
Yeah, and I described it as a pressure plate in the floor when you guys first found it. And I described it as a pressure plate in the floor earlier when you asked if there was a trap there. So,
Well, I wasn't here, so I don't know
I
this.
described it earlier. I said he shimmed the pressure plate in the floor to disable the trap.
Oh, I just heard that he shimmed the pressure plate. I didn't realize it was
That disables it.
for. Anyways,
Let's see. You are back in dim light. Give some advantage on these strikes.
It was fun playing
21
with
to
him.
hit. 19 to hit.
yeah, both hit.
The first one's a sword. Second one's a tooth. First one is 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
So let me roll the damage for this real quick. It didn't roll for some reason. Then you have 3 piercing damage for the bite,
Okay.
and then 5 necrotic damage
Okay.
for the bite as he sucks the blood out of you. What is your new HP?
Was it just the -5?
No, so you took the 10 slashing damage,
-4.
and then you
Yeah,
took 10 slash, and then you took 10 piercing damage. Or sorry, not 10 piercing damage. What did I say? Like
Yeah,
3 piercing damage?
I'm dead.
5.
Okay.
15.
But the point is it the necrotic that took you down? The last 5 necrotic. It was 10, then 3, then
Yes.
5. Okay, cool.
What was your HP at before the attacks?
14. Okay, yes. He bites into your neck and sucks blood and then drops you to the floor. Cracks his neck and turns back around, still floating in the air, looking at all of you. Now, the ceilings in here are only 10 feet tall. He's kind of at the ceiling right now. He can't really go much higher. So in here, he does have less of an advantage than he did in that room. That is true. And that will be his turn as he is out of movement. Brother Thule, you're up. If you stand directly underneath him, you can tag him from the ground at this point.
All right.
Cool.
Yep, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. If I could basically.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at Thule real quick. I'm gonna use a speak, which I can do at any time. Just like hold something to throw with the pressure plate for when I give the signal. If he chooses to obey it, that's up to him.
Sure. I'll 5, 10, 15, and then I'll hold the javelin ready.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not sure if a javelin would be heavy enough, but you can like take your backpack or something. That would probably.
Well, if he chucks it directly at the plate though, like full force though,
maybe
it's up to him.
that's a possibility. Like it might work.
Whatever he uses is up to him.
Yeah.
I was just suggesting, like, asking.
Yeah, that's why I was letting him know. Just having seen the pressure plate, you're not sure a length of stick would work.
All right, I'll chuck my maul at it.
Yeah, that would definitely be heavy enough. So you're holding your action for that. What are you holding it for? When Kedron says go.
Yeah.
Sweet. Kedron, you're up.
Let me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash, move 1 more forward, interact with objects, remove the shim.
So it took you a full action to install those shims.
But I just got to grab and yank them out.
It's not just one shim. I will give me a dexterity check. If you succeed, it will be an interact with objects. If you fail, it will be an action. I think that's fair because it is multiple shims. It's in a high stress situation.
Come on. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. 13?
13? I was going to give you DC 12. So yeah, you can interact with objects. You yoink the 2 out that you think that should be, like, you just reach down and yoink them out real quick, and you think that should be enough to
I
be
gotta
able
look
to stand
back.
off.
No!
Make a dexterity check for throwing the thing, or a ranged attack, rather, sorry.
A range attack?
Mm-hmm.
Normal. Click on. Wait. What am I rolling? Sorry.
Just
So
your
it'd be a
javelin.
D20 plus proficiency plus dexterity modifier.
No, strength, you can use strength with javelins if you like.
It's
Yes,
a
but he's
small-
using-
Well,
throwing
it's
his
throwing
maul.
the maul.
Huh?
He's
So
throwing
just
his
roll
maul.
my strength.
Okay.
He's trying to land
So
it
roll.
in this area. It's not like it's a DC, but it's kind of like an AC, but it's not super high.
Gotcha. So you can
Right.
roll just a d20, I guess, and then we'll add the other stuff.
Okay.
Just make a dex check, and then we'll add 3 for your proficiency.
Dex check.
Yes.
21.
Yeah. You take this maul and chunk. From the mouths of these cobras, massive bolts of lightning shoot outwards, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
First try.
Leftmost is a 16. At a DC 18, he fails. And he will take 2d10 lightning damage.
Yeah. Thule, if
Can I-
we were here, we would high five right now.
Oh yeah.
For a total of 17 lightning damage, it almost maxed.
Nice.
Nice.
He looks up from draining Magir. Turns towards you, sees you run down the hallway and grab something off the ground, and he just grins at you. And then just gets smacked with electricity across the face.
How's that for strategy?
What was that?
How's that for strategy, GM?
There you go. Inspiration for all three of you, if you don't already have it. Magir, you sacrifice yourself
I'll take it.
I
I
yell for
was
the
dead.
to lure him down the hallway. Kedrin, you pulled the things out. Thule, you chucked the thing and did it. All three of you get inspiration if you don't already have it.
I don't have one. I'll take it.
What's inspiration?
It gives you a
have
D4
D6.
to roll it at any time, right?
D6.
Or D6.
Yeah, it's a D6 at this level. You just have a random D6 that you can add to any ability check, saving throw, or attack.
Any dice roll you make, you can add.
Yes, you can use it on.
Nice.
Once you use it, it's gone.
And
Okay.
and if I remember correctly,
You only
you get,
have
to,
one.
you get to wait till the dice, your original dice is rolled before you
Yes.
decide if you use it.
The dice, you can wait till the dice is rolled, but not. You have to do
Yeah.
it before the.
If you
result.
find out if it.
You can give it to another teammate.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Kedrin. That has been. No, you have an action. You succeeded your dex check.
No, action. I use bonus action.
Use his
So
action to
action,
dash.
I will
I thought.
shoot my bow at him.
Go for it. Shoot that bow. It's not flanked. You don't have advantage.
Yeah.
You do have insightful fighting.
Yes. Short bow. Yes. Submit.
Wow. This guy.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. For
For
20
20
damage?
damage.
That's not magical, is it?
That's my bow now. I'm out of +1 arrows.
Yes. Okay, cool. He's not looking great. Like, all of the gains he made from regaining HP between draining Magir and, like, hitting Thule with his held spell and all that. Oh, speaking of, he needs to make some serious checks here.
I will say, rules
Are
as
they affected by the room? Because he's not in the room.
I will say rules as written for Josh. The rings we have do affect death saves. I'm not sure how you're ruling it, but rules as written, they do.
I'm aware. He needed to make concentration checks on the spell he was holding against Thule. Was what that was.
So I was just letting you know for when
Yeah.
we get to like, death saves or whatever.
All right, Ilara, you're up.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
Great.
let you know a little secret, Josh. That whole regenerate thing, it's a
Uh-huh.
vampire ability. I was just skinning it as that.
Gotcha.
But everything else he was doing in the room was absolutely a lair action, and yes, he can't use those.
That's not
That's not
20.
20.
yes, please.
All right.
And
I imagine you are you're
Level
jumping
2
in your
smite.
highest level smite for this.
plus the
23 radiant.
I think we have a
doubled.
new record.
Hold on, let's do the math. All right, so hand axe. That was a 6 on the die, doubled to 12. Plus 2 makes 14. Plus 46 makes 60 damage. Plus 4 makes 64 points
No.
of damage.
No, for that to die, it's still doubled. That 4?
Yes, plus 8. 68 points of damage.
That's a new record. It is a new record for our campaign.
In the words of the ever glorious Matthew Mercer, How would you like to do this?
Wait, so
Alara just gives her absolute.
Huh?
does it double the radiant damage?
Yeah.
Because it's a dice roll.
The nat
Because the
20.
radiant
Yes.
is the type of
Smite's
damage it
double
uses.
on crits.
Plus, isn't he vulnerable to radiant?
No, he just isn't resistant.
Okay.
It
I thought
keeps
you
him from
earlier said
regenerating
it
at the
burned,
top
the
of the turn.
radiant burned extra.
No, the radiant it burns more than regular hits were because you guys had only hit him with non-magical attacks so far, and it kept him from regenerating
Gotcha.
at the top of the turn. Since he had 16 HP left, how would you like to do this?
Alara watches her friend fall, and with an absolute rage scream, runs down the hallway and like jumps and smacks the axe all the way into his chest, and just gives this like feral growl as he falls.
Question.
You
Also, remember,
run down the
channeling
hallway. Now
smite,
he is
which is
5 feet in the air, which is still within your reach, right? Once you get underneath him, so for all intents and purposes, you can hit him.
Are you?
You leap full like back arched feet back to get full momentum in with both axes. Your axes touch the tip of your toes, and as you come within range, both hands wham straight into his chest like ice picks.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Swinging
add.
in.
Can I add something real quick? While
Yeah.
she's running, does she just use my back as a springboard?
I mean, as long as she's cool with it.
Because I would just imagine her bolting down, like foot in the middle of my back. I fall down, like what the heck? I look up and just whoop.
Ilara, it's up to you.
Sure, why not?
Awesome. Kedrin, you slide to one knee, pull the arrow back and let loose, slams into him, distracting him a touch. Or sorry, yeah, Kedrin does that. Ilara comes running up right behind you. I mean, on your tail. As you slide down to one knee, grab those shims, throw them to the side, and draw the bow. You shoot. Just as you release, you feel a foot on your shoulder, springboarding off and shoving your shoulder down as Ilara, straight through the air, right behind the arrow. It impacts, distracting him. Both axes whack straight into the chest like an ice climber with his ice axes. Directly into the chest, he
And
lets
with
out a
the-
guttural scream as a pulse of radiant energy up the handles of your axes through the heads, shining out of his eyes, ears, and mouth. He wasn't wearing pants, probably other areas, but he's wearing pants. Huh?
And his fingers. Because why
And
not?
his fingers, and back out of the slashes you put into his chest in your face as he twitches and falls to the ground, a smoking ruin. You guys are out of combat.
I will immediately run over and use my 7 healing on McGear.
Great. You run up to McGear, you throw your hands onto him, and you pump all 7 points of your radiant energy into him, giving the life to him that you know how to transfer. Nothing happens.
Father Irontoke! Father Irontoke!
All right, as soon as we're out of initiative,
Yes. What is your movement? Because I do need to keep track of times here.
25.
Okay.
So it's what, 5,
And I'm assuming you're dashing.
10, 15, 20, 25.
And then dash movement.
Yeah, hold up. Give me a second.
Right, now is the time to change from battle music to sad but somewhat intense music.
I don't know if I have that. I don't know.
Gotta
Let's check this out. That might just be
library.
creepy.
All right.
I forget.
So nope, stop that.
I'm gonna layer it with
10,
this.
15, 20, 25. That's dash. So that's
This
one.
is the music. Oh, keep going.
That should be. That should be within the 6 seconds before it's McGear's turn again. Would be my first.
Yeah, you get there, and then your next turn you make it there just with your movement. So we're at 12 seconds.
Yes. So this is 12 seconds.
Did you see me cast
This is the
Cure
music.
Wounds?
As everything, we're seeing everything in slow motion as we're trying to save him.
I mean, you guys can holler at him as he comes running into the hallway. That's not an issue.
Well, I was
Like,
already yelling.
you can. You've been yelling for him, but do you tell him anything as he comes running out?
Father Ironcloak, diamond, diamond.
Alara, move! As I'm like dashing down the hallway.
You got it. You come dashing into the hallway.
Alara cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah,
Well,
nothing happened.
I already cast a healing on you, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah. So go ahead and burn
Gotcha.
the slot, but nothing.
All right. As I get up,
Ew.
I'm gonna just hit the floor and slide. And as I slide, I'm pulling
Yeah.
2 copper pieces out of my pocket. I'm just gonna
Mhm.
set them on Magir's eyes and cast Gentle Repose.
Got it. As you throw the 2 copper pieces on the eyes and hold out your hand for gentle repose, nothing like appears to happen, but you get the sense that any sort of leaving of the body has been ceased.
And it's protected from all decay. Can't become undead. Blah blah blah. I'm assuming I've used the
Go ahead and
spell
drop it in the chat for me real quick. I want to see the specifics. Duration 10 days. Copper placed on the corpse's eyes. And for duration, you touch a corpse remains for the target protection from decay and can't become a dead spell. Also, effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence spell don't count against the time limit of spells. Perfect.
All right. So that is.
Alara yells, "This guy's got to have a diamond," and runs out.
Do you guys not have a diamond?
We should have like 3 diamonds.
Hold up. Hold up. So
So Alara doesn't have any diamonds, so Alara's running.
first,
Okay.
I cannot cast that spell. So there's back up. I can't cast that spell. I don't have a
You
spell
don't have
slot.
it prepared?
I don't have a spell slot to cast it.
Ah.
So
Nice knowing you.
I'm still gonna grab your arm. What's the
As-
diamond? What's the diamond?
as I'm running past Kedron. So we were 25 put me here.
Well, I would have been up by him because I tried to cast mine as well.
Yeah, okay. So you're by Kedron, whatever you want to do there.
Darn you. Okay.
Because
So
I already went up and cast my healing.
this is where I'm at first 6 seconds before the second round. 5, 10, 15. Does Kedron's turn come before me?
Yes.
Just shove him. It's okay. Just shove him.
Well, he's still within 5 feet. He can still do his stuff.
Yes, I understand, but the diamond is in the bag. And it's an action for me to enter the bag.
Well, if I already knew that the diamond was in the bag,
All right, you could have grabbed it out and
I
made it.
could've
So he
grabbed
has
it
anything.
yeah. Because when I took the bag, nobody ever sent me the inventory list of what was in the bag.
Yeah, so I had 1 diamond on me, which is what I used to revive Alara. The other diamond was in the bag, and I never took it out of it.
Okay, so you have a diamond in your hands.
All right. I've got to. Sorry, I'm trying to think of like a really cool way of doing this that is not the same way I used for Alara.
Do you have the spell slot for it?
I do. I'm assuming I can cast it as a 4th level spell, right?
Oh,
Yeah, if you
can
want to,
upcast
you
it.
can upcast.
Yeah.
So are you not doing gentle repose then?
No, because I'm out of 2nd level spell slots. I'm out of 3rd level spell slots. I have 1 4th. So it's either Gentle
Okay,
Repose
yeah.
or Revivify.
I mean, you are a thunder and lightning cleric.
I know I am a Thunder and Lightning Cleric. I'm just thinking of something.
May I make a suggestion, and you can decide whether or not it
Yes,
goes
make
like
your
this.
suggestion.
It's your thing. Diamond on the chest, slam it in real quick, and then just grab a hold of it. Lightning arcs from your hand into the diamond, focus down into his chest, reviving him. Which then shatters the diamond. But
See, I'm imagining it like those little balls. You know the balls, and then you touch them, and they go. Bzz, 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 bzz. So it's kind of like that lightning, but it like crawls over his whole body.
you're thinking like a defibrillator.
Well, that's
No,
what I did.
not later.
Right, defibrillator was last time because like two
Yeah.
hands, like clear. How
No,
about
it's like
hold the
the
diamond
Santa
up?
Claus.
It fills with lightning, then just like shatters, and then you just open palm, boom, right in the middle of the chest, right in the center. Just open palm, boom, like slam it. Shatter the diamond in the air with lightning, and then
Or every vein in his body looks like lightning.
it's up to you. Just you got to do something.
All right. So here's what I do. I run up. I grab the diamond out of Kedron's hand. Right.
Right.
Small, like, thundercloud above said diamond. Lightning strikes it. It starts to heat up. Right. I'm gonna using the gauntlets fashion it into a spike, and I'm slamming it into his chest. Like electrical shock, sparks flying everywhere. Is there a heartbeat?
Your diamond epipinning him.
Yes.
Eyes come open. Lightning shoots out of the eyes. You see lightning crawling through every vein of his body, lighting him up from the inside out. His back arches almost to the breaking point, and as he comes down,
You forgot to ask if his soul would like to come back. I'm joking. I'm pretty
here,
sure.
would your soul like to come back?
Yeah, there's still more snacks. to
Okay,
be had.
there you
All right.
go.
Oh,
I'm
I was mostly making a joke.
As he says yes, I'm going to pull out a piece of paper. I owe you, or you owe me 400 gold. Set it on his chest and walk away.
Wow. Also,
Nice.
Magir, your total max HP has been reduced by 5.
By how much?
You
Is
guys
that
stand
permanent?
there above the charge from the inside out body of Lestat Krinamote, Baron of this city in which you stand. His vault open to you. What do you do?
Well, as I stated, I'm walking away, so I'm heading
Yeah,
back into the vault.
Yay!
I am going to cut out his heart.
Loot the body.
Give me a survival check.
I'm going to get the bag of holding from Kedron real quick, and I'm going to go run to the sword and toss the piece in the bag. And
It is in a sealed glass case.
great force bolt.
I'll assist Kedron.
Oh, if you're assisting me, I can roll again.
Kedron,
Where
go!
are you standing when you hit it with force bolt?
Right here.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Hey, Kedron. Just real quick thing. When you get...
Jacob, why did you roll twice?
Because Thule said he was
What? Lucky.
Thule said he was assisting me, so I rolled twice.
Okay, cool. I missed that part. That's fine.
Kedron, or sorry, Magir, real quick thing. When you get revivified, you have 1 HP.
Yes, you are at 1 HP.
If you
Also,
kill
the
yourself
channels of
again,
blood
you are dead.
are full. 21. Yeah, you are able to cut out a damaged vampire heart. Like, it's slightly charged from the radiant damage, but not bad. It's vampire heart.
It's what I
In
need.
parentheses, slight char.
It's what I needed for my new weapon.
So you're hitting this thing for a 26, standing in the room with the refilled blood channels.
Real quick question. Does Magir have enough movement to get in there within 1 turn from him being prone?
Not from him being prone. Are you trying to
No.
stop him?
No. But I would be in the room first before him.
Okay, what are you doing?
It has been what? How many seconds has it been since he died?
Kedron's over there cutting out a heart. It's been like 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
10 seconds.
Okay.
Like, he
so,
jumps up, grabs the thing, and starts booking it
Yeah, I
out.
need to be that. I need to be like,
all right.
Huh?
So I have, if it's been 6 seconds, I have 2 turns left on my axe. Bonus action, axe is moving from this square to here. It is attacking the glass.
It's also 25 feet in the air.
It is 15 feet in the air.
50.
Because that's
Okay.
what he was. It only has, what's 15 feet up, 10 feet away?
15 feet up. 10 feet away. 18.03 feet.
Okay, it is 20 feet of movement. Bonus
Perfect.
action, it's attacking.
Okay. Bonus action attacks before he gets in the room. Go ahead.
That's a natural one to hit.
Wow.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna move to here,
Yep.
and then because I have to go around. Wait, no, I'm gonna move to there because I'm not in the room,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna fire that. And 26 to hit, 12 damage.
Shatters across the bolt itself shatters across the glass.
So the glass
That's
is fine.
fine.
Interesting.
Have I finished with the heart yet?
It's gonna take you a minute.
After I finish with the heart, I can move the Iron Golem 30 feet from where the card is, which is here. I'm going to move, have the illusion standing here in the hallway, just in case anybody comes down those stairs. They will see the Iron Golem first.
Okay. What else are you guys doing?
I want to search the vampire.
All right, give me a. Did you give me an investigation already?
No, I have not. I've been
Okay, give me an investigation real quick.
investigation. Probably
Kedron,
not
you
a
are bloody
very
and
good.
gross by the time you get that heart, by the way.
Um,
Actually, most of you are covered in blood. Anybody who got hit by any of the blood attacks, definitely covered in blood.
Yeah.
my neck is kind of a mess.
Oh yeah, you're not feeling so hot. You feel a little anemic right now.
Yeah, I want to sit down here at the door because after that spell not working to break the glass, 1 HP. Yeah, no, I need to chill.
If we're hitting around like 6 seconds again, I'm using
Yeah.
it another time.
Cool. Go ahead and make an attack.
26 to hit, 12 force
when I
damage.
can start
Slam
heading-
straight into it. Leaves not a scratch.
Tell me when I can start moving into the room.
You can go ahead and start moving that way.
All right, I'm going to start investigating this thing.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I'll assist.
Anyone want to heal me?
I don't have any more healings. so-
I'm out of spell slots.
I'm a barbarian.
Uh,
26
Sorry, can't help you.
investigation.
I'm a barbarian.
Okay, definitely locked. You see some inscriptions along the bottom and along the metal fixtures that hold this glass in place. It looks arcane. You don't know what it is because you're not really an arcane kind of guy. Like, you can make an Arcana check to maybe get like the School of Magic,
Sure, why not?
but you know that you find a spot for a lock.
I did not mean to advantage that, but left most as a dirty 20.
Evocation and abjuration, both.
McGee, there's evocation and abjuration magic, so take a look.
I still have one, and I use both of them.
I just took a health potion, so I'm at 11 HP now.
Was that another bot one?
Yes, I only have bot ones.
No, you're the one that has the ones we found.
So he has the one.
Yeah, that one's a
might be a
completely
health
different spot.
potion. He has the might be a health potion. Other than that, every single health potion we have was refilled at Kengakuru. Kedron, is there a
Yeah.
keyhole?
There was a lock on it, but there's magical inscription, so I want somebody magical, like probably the gear. It goes arcane. Check it out.
I want to go search Strahd's body or whatever.
Not
his name is.
Strahd.
Which I did tell you that
search
there's
his body,
magical.
like search his pockets, etc. See if he's got any items on him.
If he's
Yeah,
going,
sorry.
if he's going to search the body, I'm going to go
Yes.
look at the. I'm going to go look at one of the other cases from everyone else.
I got to spear for 2 seconds.
All right, yeah, sure, go do that. You search the body. I take it you're not helping with the Arcana over on the box right now.
No, I am searching De La Morte.
Investigation.
I did pick my maul back up, and I'm picking back my javelins back up.
I grab my dagger.
Good catch.
Am I able to have my owl do a help action?
For investigation, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna pull him out of my pocket dimension and have him help
Go for
me.
it.
Just heads up, Brian. Spiritual
So,
weapon is gone at this point.
Advantage.
Okay.
And investigation. I did that entire thing. Woo, 20.
Very nice. You found 60 platinum on him. You also find
Whoa, snap.
about 600 gold. You also find a ring
Nice.
that you're pretty sure is arcane.
Cool.
What else?
Let me
Let me
just
check my
write that
notes.
down.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, so
And
you find
right
those two
now-
things actually on his body.
At the sword piece, we're just waiting on Magir, so.
Okay, you do have that keyhole there, you noticed. And then there's the glass, and then the
Well, I wanted
arcane.
to wait on that until he checked it out.
I'm gonna
Okay.
investigate this one.
Go for it.
See if it is.
So there's. You said was there anything else other than the ring?
The ring and the platinum, that's all you find on his body.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Cool. You know what? There was like stuff and things to get into it, but natural 20s are dope. You start investigating this, and you find the keyhole, and you see some inscriptions around it. You think they're probably arcane, but you realize that lock is not fully turned. It's never fully engaged. You can probably just stick something in there, click it to the side, and lift this thing up.
I'm gonna do it.
You do so, and inside is a bottle. A bright red liquid, a different red color than your health potion. So
I'm gonna pocket it.
It's a blood brother potion.
It's your that lifeblood you're needing for
only one way to find out, and that's the identify spell.
ID.
Nagir, you have successfully searched the bodies, or the body singular.
And I have called for you in the past, so if you.
All right, I'm coming in there now, and I will Arcana this.
So they've
I guess.
arcaned it. You can use identify if you'd like to see what the magic does.
I forget the circumstances of us coming in here. Would we assume that we have time to do stuff?
Well, we need
You
this.
mentioned calling the guards, but you can always cast identify as an actual spell. You don't have to ritual cast.
I do because I don't have it prepared.
If you tell me to go ahead and pick it, I'll go ahead and pick it.
I mean, I get past the information that it'd take me 10 minutes to identify this.
Oh, everybody get back.
Right as you say that, I'm gonna be like,
I'm
hey,
going
guys,
to-
This one's open. As I'm just like throwing the lid off of it.
Cool. I want to come over and I will go ahead and stow that in the bag.
Nope, already in my pocket.
He already got it.
All right, because that's a safe place.
It is a
Right,
safe
is
place.
anybody else getting back away from this before I pick it?
Put your tokens where you want them before he makes his pick check.
I'm gonna be like hiding behind this because I'm assuming it's probably more than 3 feet tall.
I'm going to start investigating the room with my owl
Cool.
and see if I
Kendrick,
can't find anything like a key or something.
15.
So, 2 DCs on this. 1 to pick the lock. 1 to pick the lock without setting off the trap. Lock clicks open. I need everyone that's in the room to make a dexterity saving throw.
The entire room?
The entire room.
This is great because no one's within.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I'm going to just assume this is not poison damage.
It's not.
Dang it!
Okay, it is a dexterity saving throw.
Dang it.
Yes.
Oof.
Okay, cool. Fine. Anyone who got a 15 or lower, just let me know.
That's everyone but Thule.
I will still get the half damage.
Yeah.
11. Oh wait. Oh, I gotta do this for my
Is your owl
L2.
flying, sitting on your shoulder? What's he doing?
He's
How high?
flying. I
He's assisting
mean,
with your
you said this
investigation,
room's
so
like
he can't be
30 feet,
super high.
yeah, I'd say he's about 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah, not quite high enough.
Okay.
He takes a minimum of 1 anyway, so he's down. So everyone who failed takes 4 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage. Everyone who succeeded takes half that. So it's 2d4.
Except for me, I failed, but I still
That's-
take half.
Except for you, because you're special or whatever.
So everyone but Thule takes 8 points of damage, except for
Yeah, I
Kedron, who
take-
takes 4.
And the owl,
Dead.
despite being 15 feet in the air, gets
Yeah,
hit
it's
as well.
20 foot tall. Which I had set before you said what it
Wow.
was.
Okay.
As the blood
Wow,
that is
okay.
refilling these channels seems to crystallize and shard out everywhere.
Where is the
filling
blood
pretty much
coming
the
from?
entire- You're not sure. Out of the walls. Like, there are little holes in the walls.
Okay.
Here, as you're looking around, though, because you guys haven't really taken a lot of time to look around, before that, you do notice a door over here. You're like, hey, look, a door. Oh, gosh.
Hey, Bryant, could you go ahead and move the golem to over here? Because he is kind of
Oh, yeah,
guarding
sorry.
right here.
There you go.
Cool. I go check the door, I guess.
You just took 8 points of damage.
I know. I just
Okay.
took my HP down. I taken a health potion.
Yeah, he said,
Perfect.
I remember him saying it.
The door is locked, it would appear. You make an investigation to see if it's trapped if you want.
I'd
I
like
can
to
start-
investigate this.
But,
After
yeah,
that,
I'm
I'm
locked.
going to head towards the door. If we're lucky, this will be a back way out. And I'll
This
start.
did get unlocked, by the way.
13 for investigation.
Kedron, did you grab the dagger before you walked away?
I grabbed the sword piece before I left,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. You grab the sword piece. Does not appear to be locked, or does not appear to be trapped.
I would like to investigate this while they're doing that.
For sure. Give me investigation.
17.
Cool. Looking at this, it has some of the same markings the others do, but as you look at it now, it is not glowing.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
punch it.
Cool. Give me a strength check. An unarmed strike, so it'll be strength plus 1 damage.
12.
12? Okay, what is your strength modifier?
3. I rolled an 11. I rolled an 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 12.
Cool. And then your damage is 1 plus your strength mod. So your strength mod is
4.
4. So 5 damage?
No, 4 total. 3
Oh,
plus
4
1.
total damage. Boom! Oh, no.
I gotta start
Seeing
unlocking
him-
the door.
Yeah,
seeing
give me a
him
luck
do
check.
this. Seeing him do this, I'm going to take my maul out and laughing, just try and shatter the glass with my maul.
Sure, give me an attack roll. These tools checks. 14.
I would like to take 10.
Yeah, right? I'm sure you would. Give me that attack roll there, Thule.
Yep. Oh,
Flawless
rage
strike.
must be off.
Nothing.
Can I do an Arcana check and try to figure out and understand the blood stuff and how to like shut it down?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check, because you're observing now, and you're taking in more information than just what the runes
Can
are.
they see what is inside the case that they're trying to smack?
Yeah, beautiful piece of art. It's a sculpture. 13. Well, you can tell bludgeoning doesn't seem to do much, and you can tell force doesn't seem to do much.
I'm gonna put my hand.
Well, that was an Arcana to see
I'm-
if he could figure out how to turn off the blood.
Yeah,
oh,
the
I'm sorry, you're
blood
trying
room
to
stuff.
turn off the blood?
Yeah, I'm trying to like figure out like the room, how it works, etc. Because like
We have
This
to
blood
stick
stuff's
our
annoying.
fingers in all the holes that the blood is coming out of, and it'll stop.
So you're looking around, and you think the blood itself is more of a catalyst. It's the runes that are engraved into this black marble, and the channels that are the magic sigils and provide the enchantment for the room. The blood is more like a fuel. The blood itself is not arcane; it is infused with arcane as it comes into these channels. This is just blood. You don't know where it's coming from necessarily yet.
One second, D&D.
It's okay.
So I'm guessing a 14 does not open the door,
Now,
and nobody found any keys on him.
no, but you do have one key that you haven't tried that you found up in the upper room.
We found that
I'll
like
try
the
it.
iron key or whatever.
I'll try it.
Yeah, you put it into the lock and
Door's opening.
open.
Peek in. Not going in.
Sweet.
But
So I don't have a
peek
map for this one. It's Theater of the Mind.
All right.
Because it's not a combat area. But you peek in, you kind of peek through the door, and honestly, you see no reason not to swing it wider as you just see people, hundreds of people, manacled to the floor, the walls. This is a big room, and it encompasses the room that you're standing in, and you see more people that are manacled to the floor with tubes protruding from their necks, sending blood into these little channels that feed into the room. You
if I wanted
see-
to remove these without hurting people, would I have to make a medicine check?
Probably, but I'm not done describing. You also see sigils and runes carved into their back that you're not sure what they do.
McGee, I need you. McGee, I and Cloak need both to be here now.
And there is a desk in the room with a book on it.
I'll go for the book while they're
books.
investigating.
Fool.
Oh no, one book on top of the desk. Sorry, and there's some drawers to the desk.
Don't touch it. I'm assuming the channels are filling with blood again.
Yes.
Thule, don't touch it. And I'm running into the room.
I'm gonna go towards the book while they're checking out the people, and I'll investigate around to see if there's any traps or anything.
Yeah, look for traps. You're ahead of them, so you can check for traps before they get there.
So you didn't specify what not to touch, so I'm going to try and break. I'm going to. Yeah, never mind.
Well, bludgeoning didn't seem to do much. What are you using?
I'm going to take my axe to it now.
Sweet. Roll that attack. Investigation.
What is
you
a
don't
large
find any traps in this room. This seems to be primarily a holding cell.
Right. If there's no traps, I'll go ahead and look at the book and stuff.
Cool. Cool. Give me an attack roll.
McGee, is Alar following us into the room?
McGear doesn't control Lara's her own person.
It looked like you were asleep. I was just asking.
No, I'm just sitting back. No, yes, I will fall into the room.
She will follow you.
2 24s.
That hits. Slashing seems to do something.
All right.
Cracks it right open.
Oh, it did crack open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Slashing
I was about
works.
to say. Okay, I was going to say if not, I was going to turn the flame on and hit it with that.
Slashing seems to work. You can kind of pry it and get your arm in there and get out what it is to get the sculpture out.
Thule, why didn't you hit him with fire this entire time?
Hey, he was
He was
holding
up
him
in the
down
air.
so we could beat him.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyways,
So
you
I'm
guys
gonna
get into
use-
the room.
Hey,
Kedron, you haven't
hey.
seen any traps.
like I said, since there was no traps,
I'm
we were
going-
looking with the book.
I'm moving
I'm going
along.
to go to up to
Gear
one of
fight.
these. I'm going to go to one of these runes. I'm going to use my ring of mold earth.
The runes were in the people, he said.
No,
So there are runes in the floor, and then there are runes carved into the backs of people as well inside of this room. Inside of the side room that kind of encompasses this room. I have described two sets of runes. You have the runes you can see here, and then outside of this, kind of in a thin ring around here, there are people that are tied to the floors with runes carved into their backs, and then kind of out this direction is a big room just holding other people in different cages and cells and manacles.
I'm going to check out the people with the runes in them after you get through whatever else everyone else is doing.
Okay.
It says I can manipulate stone with it.
Am
So-
aware this is not normal stone. It's being used as a part of an incantation. So here's what I'm going to say is going to happen. You're going to make an Arcana check. I'm going to roll the die to set a DC. Because you are going up against, like, if it were just normal stone, absolutely. However, it is currently actively infused with magic, and you are trying to disrupt that. So we're going to treat it as a disarm trap check, basically, but an Arcana-based one. And this will be how you disarm it, because you're going up against an already in place enchantment.
So Arcana check then?
Yes.
Bah.
The magic that's already in there is too strong. You're unable to overcome it currently.
Gotcha.
Iron Cloak. Give me either a religion or a Arcana check.
All right, so I want to do two
Great.
things.
Yeah.
First, I'm checking to see if I know what the sigil does, which you said would be Arcana or religion. After
Yes.
that, I want to see if I can remove the tubes, since I am.
That'll be medicine.
Yeah, I am. Oh wait, I don't have to be trained in medicine to do medicine.
Yeah, we don't have
No,
to have
this is-
training in this.
This is fighting.
Arcana or religion?
Yes.
Religion.
Go for it.
20. Dirty 20.
So you remember a certain course you took. It was an elective. Sigils of Blasphemy. Actually, you met Kedron in that class once because it's a required class for Inquisitors. But you were like, that sounds cool. These sigils,
He just now remembers that he's met me before.
it was in passing, and he hasn't thought about that class in a long time. It was freshman year. It's been a minute. And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember that class. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, Kedron was like 3 rows up and 4 to the left in the very front row, I think. Maybe.
Actually, it was pre-freshman. It was when I was still in high school because, I was really smart for my age. And you were just a douchey freshman. So, I mean, it just...
No, dude, I was the honor roll student. I would have been the only guy younger than you.
So the academy starts when you're 13 and goes until you're 20. It's a 7-year academy.
Okay, but continue.
Yeah, it's been years. Anyways, these you vaguely remember. They keep something alive, but they don't necessarily heal it or help it in any way other than keeping it alive. Specifically, these are runes used by worshippers of certain dark entities.
Does the person I'm checking out look like they could still be alive without the rune being on them?
Considering the amount of blood they're losing, no.
But if he took the needle out and left the rune on,
All right.
they would be able to regenerate the blood and then live after taking it off.
Eventually,
later.
yeah, they could like long rest and get HP back and all of that eventually. Yes.
Medicine check to see if I know if I can remove the needle without.
Go for it.
Absolutely. Nope, that's investigation.
Can I do identify on the runes
18.
and see if I can basically reverse the process so that the blood flows back into them rather than away from them?
Identify tells you what the spell does. It does not let you manipulate.
All right. Real quick question.
Can an Arcana check allow me to figure out the information to tinker with the structure of the spell?
You could figure out how to. It would take you time to do so.
A lot of time.
Like an
That
extended
study
period of
takes
time.
like weeks.
This is not low-level magic. This is high-level, like it took weeks probably per person.
Remember how long it took you to reverse engineer and create a new cantrip?
A couple of days. This is high level magic that took probably a couple of weeks per person to install. You could use like a dispel to break it, but as far as simply changing it and then applying it to the person would take some serious time and research. Playing with magic is very delicate and has a tendency to go boom if you don't know what you're doing. Has a tendency to go boom even if you do know what you're doing. The rewards are great.
Granted. Yeah, the reason I asked that is because I don't know, besides the fact that magic is timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff,
Right.
you know, it's like, oh, you know, this particular character here, reverse,
It's not that
leave the
simple,
spell as it.
unfortunately. This is some higher level magics. Yeah, 18, you are able to remove the stents, and you imagine that with time they would heal.
All right, so I'm gonna remove the stints. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on them after I've removed the stints.
How many spell slots do you have?
So I still have 3 first level spell slots.
Yeah, there's a dozen of these guys because they completely surround
I'm
you.
talking about the first person
Okay.
that I am with. So would I know if I like cut their back or whatever? Would it stop the spell that is? If I like, do I know how to stop the rune that is on their back?
What did you roll in your check again?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. If you were to cut the runes out of them, yes.
I'm
You have to
talking
cut the runes
if
out
I
of
were
them.
to like cut part of it.
It might mess with it. It depends. You might be able to. You might just make it to where they can only stay half alive by taking damage and they turn into an undead.
Do I know? Will they die if I leave? Like the rune is just keeping them alive, right? It's just like
Yes.
keeping their heart from stopping, but so that like the blood.
It's like
can,
a magical life support, but all kind of evil.
but it like doesn't heal them at all. So that I know of, nothing bad is going to happen if I leave the rune on there at the moment.
Correct. I mean, it hurts constantly.
That's fine.
And it's typically used on people who are used for things like this, like a constant supply of blood or a constant supply of meat or a constant supply of whatever. Historically, you know, with that dirty 20, it's been used by people who need products from other people. And rather than going out and getting a new person every time, they just slap it on somebody, chain them down, and take what they need.
So we're talking about some like high level quality roofies here. Heard. So
But what?
Yes. How many people are in this ring around the?
Like a dozen.
A dozen. Kedron.
Easily.
You
I'm
said there was
looking
a
at the
room with people in cages, right?
That's
Cages chained to the wall, manacled. There is a book on the desk, and there is a desk with a couple of drawers on it.
Which is where I'm at
Speaking
the
of
book.
that, you are investigating the desk, correct, Kedron?
I was going towards the desk and looking at the desk in the book.
Okay, give me an investigation check. This is while you're dealing with the stints, you're looking
Right.
over the Arcana stuff.
26.
Oh boy. First thing out the gate, you check that book on the desk. It's a ledger. It describes, like, it writes down descriptions. Female elf, age 26, price paid. Price sold for, profit. Male dwarf, age 102. Special skill, craftsman. Price paid, 3,000 gold. Price sold, 40,000 gold.
40? 40?
Yes.
000?
Yes.
Nice.
He sold this dwarf, craftsman, for 40,000 gold to someone.
He made a 37,000 gold profit on. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be thinking about becoming a snow slave trader.
I'm not just.
Orcish combat slave. Price paid 100,000 gold. Price sold 500,000 gold.
Just don't show Lara this book because she's gonna have some problems.
I mean, pages and pages and pages filled with descriptions, prices paid, prices sold,
I think we're all going to have
even
some
up to
problems with
prices.
this idea.
Like if he kept them for an extended period of time, how much did he have to feed them? All the prices of that works out the math of what his income and outcome is, all the way down the list. You see new cages purchased, that much gold, 30 gold. New manacles purchased, 5 gold. It's a ledger that tracks his business. These are his books. He is a trafficker. He buys and sells humanoids.
People.
Continuing to look through the desk, you pop the top drawer. There's some papers in there, just anonymous notes, letters asking, do you have any of such and such? Do you have any combat slaves? Do you have any, males aged 18 to 22? Do you have any females of this age? Like giving descriptions, little anonymous notes asking, do you have this? Or it's his request board, basically. Underneath all of that, you find a book hidden. With a 26, you definitely find it. And you look at the front, you recognize this book. You've seen one before.
Gospel of Law.
Back in Vatica. All that time ago. Inside of a cave. This is a Gospel of Loth once more.
Bloody slave traders.
Kedron, I need you to finish whatever you're doing there. Get those people out of the cages. Alara, if you have any of your magic left to heal these people, I need your help.
At this point, we're going on almost 10 minutes since you've killed this man.
I am going to collect all the evidence and start unlocking cages. At this point, I'm more worried about the people than whoever's coming. I have the evidence that this is a horrid man. I don't care.
I want to go and find who do with the whatever I rolled for the
Kedron, as you're gathering evidence, you do find something at the bottom of the drawer on 26. Stacked with that book, underneath it as you pick it up, you find a sealed letter. A request. 3 young boys. Signed, Aditz Dalura, captain of the guard of this city.
Are any of them the guy that he woke up when he used healing on? He used healing on a guy, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna give him the keys and say, get the rest of them out. And I say, we have to leave now. Now. And is there any back exits out of this area, out of this place?
Give me an investigation check. What is the name of the city you guys are in? I forgot to write it down.
Necron.
Nocron.
Necron, yes.
While
Nocron. Yes, so captain of the guard, Nocron.
While Kedron's doing this, I want to find whoever is looks like they would be the strongest individual out of the however many people are hooked up to these things.
There is one individual hooked up or just in cages or whatever.
No, that is hooked up to the.
They're all pretty frail.
What about in the cages?
Well, there's a big boy in there. Massive half-orc.
I'm taking the keys from whoever Kedron gave him to, and I'm unlocking the cage with the half-orc in it.
He immediately steps out and goes to grab you by the front of your shirt.
I want to, try and knock his hand out of the way. Be like,
We'll say there's a little struggle there. What are you saying in the meantime?
Hey, stop. This is going to help. And I'm going to pull a health potion from my pocket as I do it. Actually, no. Forget that. Gauntlets of Mercy on his chest. Cure wounds.
So he hasn't been hurt, as it appears. He's being kept in prime condition. He's in a cage.
So he's not at all, malnourished or anything like that?
No, this guy's big and fed. You notice that he was getting massive amounts of money for combat slaves out of those books.
So I'm gonna knock his hand out of the way, and like shove the keys in it, and be like, "Get everyone out of here."
He looks down at the keys and he looks up at you. I mean, just massive tusks, huge roided out dude. And he goes, "All right, you ever need help? I survive. Look up Oruk, the blasphemer."
You know, that doesn't sound great, but it's fine. We have bigger problems at the moment. Sounds good, and I'm heading back out to the circle, and I'm going to start as quickly as I
And
can.
21 investigation, no. This is a dead end.
All right. Everybody, stop moving. We need to move now, and we're going to start trying to usher everybody out. And as we get to
And
the
that's where
stairs,
we will end tonight's session.
all right.
Because we are already 37 minutes over.
That's fine. We can keep going.
No, I have stuff and things to do in the morning.
Let's
So,
dang, I
finish.
everyone,
wanted to talk to you.
we will
Let's
pick
finish-
up next week.
Dude, I was worried about dying, but I was built for this fight.
Hold up.
So
two,
much of his stuff
hold
was
up 2
necrotic.
seconds, Kedron.
Okay, yeah.
2 seconds for outro.
Yes.
We'll see you all next week on the next episode of Days Fall, where we will pick up right here with them maybe getting out of the manor. Where will they go from here? Currently, they're in the city owned by this man they just murdered, and apparently he's in league with the captain of the garden. We'll see you in 7 days. Well, 6 days and 20 somewhat hours. And until then, stay small.